Ayo! Naki-san! Wait, maybe let me change the BGM. There you go. Hello! Okay, let me do roll call. I enjoy doing roll call. Where should I start? 待って。Hello Hui, hello Green Brilliant, hello You're Like Cinnamon, hello Slowly Passing Away, hello Edo, hello Mochi Kitsune, hello Danilo, hello Storm, hello Sang, hello Angel, hello DF, hello Jin, hello Chaotic, hello Lazy, hello Hank. Yes, if you want drop a hello, I'll do roll call. Hello. We're playing a Yuri game today. Hello Omega, hello Yatagarasu dono. Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu dono. Hello. Yes, we're playing Yuri game today. I'm excited. They look very, very, very cute. I've fallen into the Yuri game hole recently. Yuri game? Ikuzo, is this a long game? I think it is. It's like when I look it up, yeah, it's pretty long. It's pretty long. I'll try my best to finish one ending. Yes, but I want to play it. It looks really, really cute. It looks really, really cute. Once it gets in there, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. New month, new membership. Thank you. Didn't you just send one recently from membership as well? That was like, I don't know, a few weeks ago. It'll be a series, nice, yes. I'm gonna also start like chicken police. Sorry. I'll also start chicken police this week. So yes, we'll be starting new series this week. Give me one moment. Okay, I drink. drink water. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Didn't I? New series? It's Chicken Police. I'm starting Chicken Police as well. I think this week. I think. I'm like, bro, I don't even remember my own schedule. Hi Naki will be lurking today. Hello Demon. Hello Sang. Wait, did I say hello to Sang already? I think I did. No more Manhunt? Yeah, I'll be doing like a Manhunt collab with Toshi, Ruki, and Non. Sang, you got 2 hello, cause I fucking forgot. Ash! Hello! It seems to be common to not remember schedule. I mean, that's what schedule are for. It reminds me of what stream I need to do. And... Oh. Did I say hello to Uts already? No? Hello Uts! If I said hello to you already, you got 2 hellos. Hello Akayos! Hi Naki, hope all is well. Yes, everything is Gucci. I'm also lurking. They travel off work usage, but I'm here. Thank you for your company. Hi Naki, I'm new here, first time viewer. Shoken-san, irashai! Thank you for coming. Thank you for finding Naki channel. Hello, Greenberg Yun. Hello Loido. Good morning, Naki. Morning. Hello Naki, Shoken Buns. Guys, stop. What the heck? I mean, oh my god, there are so many new viewers today. I'm the very Say So Wolf of PRISM Project. Hello, my god, so many new first time viewers. Hello Tiramu, are you a first? Okay. Demon, thank you for the super chat. Hi Naki, hello Demon. Wait, I said hello back. You know, like not intentionally. Like it's just a reflex. Someone said hello to me, I said back. I know I said hello to you already. This is a hello stream now. No, thank you for the super sticker. Oh, that's a Marine avatar. Talking about Marine, I just listened to her new original song. Like just before this stream. I said hello to myself. What do you mean? I didn't say. I didn't do that. Stop. No, I didn't do that. I did not recall it. But yes, I watched the new Marine original song recently and like wow, sheesh. That's all I can say. Thanks for streaming. Hope you like the game. Thank you, Studio Elan. Thank you for giving me the key for this game. I'm really excited to play the game. Oh, I saw the trailer and I'm like, I really want to play this. I recently got into Yuri game, and I saw your game on Steam, and I'm like, I want to play this. It looks so good. Thank you for visiting the stream. Marine really has the best MV. Yeah, the animation is really nice as well. Yes, Studio Elan's the creator of the game. Everyone say hello. They're really nice to drop by. They also gave me a key for the game when I asked for like game permission. Yes. Marine music video was awesome, right? Like the dancing animation is so smooth. But it's also very spicy. Should I change my username to Naki so that Naki can say hello to herself? No! Don't do that, that would be embarrassing. I mean, I already invited myself to my own birthday, you know, so... This is even lower than that, okay? This is even lower than me inviting myself to my own birthday. Should we all do it? No! I don't want Naki clone! Stop! Okay. I'll switch to the game screen. Looks like the studio put together a really interesting premise, right? And look at the very pretty art. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Okay. I'll put on the audio. Is the art done by Rosuri? It looks so familiar. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can look at the credits here now. We can look it up. It is! Whoa! It is by Rosuri! Holy... Wow! Wow! It really is! Damn! Wow! I recall like her working on like a game, but I didn't know it was this one! Holy heck! That's a really interesting find, because like I do follow her. Wow! Nice. Nice. I also thought like the art was like familiar, but yeah, I didn't realize it was Rosuri. It's really cute art. Wow. Okay. If you have Naki clones, you could form up Sanjo Ranger. No, thank you. I'm the only red around here. Okay. I start though. Chapter 1. Ooh. Wait, can you guys see the pointer? Give me 1 second. Tell me if the sound is okay as well, okay? And if you can read the text, alright. Like, is the screen big enough? Do you need it to be bigger? I have to change my overlay because with my my usual overlay, like the red one, it's because there's a fucking border around it. It makes the text like you know the gaming screen in general like a lot smaller, because if I put it over the border, it looks weird. So I just change it. I just change it into like a free background. Okay. Does this game contain bleep scenes? This game is a wholesome game. I don't think it contains any like explicit scenes. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Well, wait. Does it? I'm scared now. It doesn't, right? What the? Yeah. There's the DLC. Yeah, I saw it now. That there is the suggest. They also said like contains suggestive content. 大丈夫かな? Oh, you know what? Who cares? We'll get there when it gets there. We'll deal with it when it gets there. Yeah. We'll try to. Yeah. I'll try to deal with it when it gets there, if there is, you know. You have the mosaic tech, okay, but I need to bring it out super quickly. Oh my god, okay, there we go. I'll put this on another screen, so you know, if... just in case so I can press it super quickly. Okay, okay, we're ready, I think. A winter wonderland. That's how this place was pitched to us. Out in the middle of a forest with an unpronounceable name. In a village that time forgot. There's none in the Steam version by default. You have to download a separate free patch, so no worry dear. Okay, nice! Man, I wanna download the free patch! I'll do it, you know, when I'm playing in my own time. Okay. I'm low-key disappointed. Anyway. Man, if only this is not YouTube. In the email, it sounded like every other Ghost Hunter's Paradise that we get message about, isolated and antiquated, with a tourism board encouraging hooky effects and gaudy billboards. The vast majority of those emails go unanswered. If Tara weren't so capricious, this one probably would have too. Why are you playing on your own time? That sounds even more yabe. Do you even wanna know? Like, I legit started playing on Aerogas just as a joke, you know? Cause like, you know, the premises is kind of funny. Like, haha, it sounds so stupid. And I'm bored, so I wanna play it. And then I fucking got hooked and I hate it. I'm like, why? Why is this game good? Why is it good? I hate it, it's good! God, I can't stop playing it! Something like that. Some Eroga have really good story. No, it has like dumbest fucking story ever, but... because it's like, you know, I'm tired when I get home from work and I just want to turn off my brain. So like, it's perfect. You can, I can watch like the protagonist doing like the dumbest shit ever and I'm like, yeah, I sign up for this. Yeah, it's as addictive as isekai trash. You're exactly right. Okay, never mind. We're going back to this. Yes, it's a visual novel. But no, something about journeying to the middle of nowhere for a month struck her fancy. And like always, I let myself get dragged into it. So here I am, for the last time. Wow. On board a lonely train to the village of Eisenfeld, Tara and Maddie sit in uncomfortable silence. Maddie has blonde hair and red glasses, and wears a green jacket. Tara has layer red hair and a black hoodie, with a t-shirt of the moon. Tara is sleeping while Maddie is looking out the... What the? Looking out the window. Why they explain the appearance? We can see them. You can only see one of them. And I think the sound is kinda a bit loud now. You can only see one of them. The train beats out a slow, monotonous rhythm beneath us. It's an older machine, the sort that looks like it's supposed to take us to wizarding school or that should be in a museum. When I bought the tickets, I thought we'd be getting on something a bit more modern. Oops. I shift in my seat, the tattered cushion and wooden boards doing little to soothe the pain in my back. We've been on this train for 12 hours, and I can feel every one of them in my bones. There! She's killed! Tara's been out for the past 6, upright but fast asleep. If the bumpy ride bothers her, she doesn't show it. She's holding that book like so tightly, I feel like she's gonna tear it. Poor book. It looks like it's gonna tear. I hope the book is alright. The paperback she was reading dangles low in her hand, in danger of losing her spot in the book. I scuff my feet across the floor, kicking at nothing. As tired as I am, I'm afraid for our journey to end. For Tara to wake up, to have to talk to her. I'm almost offended that she can sleep. She should be as preoccupied as I am, fighting off the intrusive thoughts and wondering what to say. You wouldn't know from looking at her that we've barely spoken for 3 days. That's how long ago I told her that this would be our last trip for the show together, and that I was quitting once we got back home. Everything since then, packing, booking our tickets, finding someone to take care of the cat while we're gone, happened in a blur. We've been cordial, but that's it. My heart hurts, but it tells me I made the right decision. Yawning, I lean my back against my seat and pretend it's comfortable. The cushions are unnoticeable, nearly as firm as the wooden floor beneath us. A heater in the corner hems and haws like an old man, but it's not nearly powerful enough to fight off the chill. Are trains usually like this empty? It's never this empty. I have never seen train this empty before, but I guess they're going like to the middle of nowhere, so it makes sense. It's a nice looking train though, even though it's like not modern or anything, but I like kinda more retro train. Duck Lister, hello! I hope you'll have fun, give your best shot, Naki. Thank you! Thank you. I desperately wish that I could sleep too, but one of us needs to be awake when we get to the station. But that should be any minute now. Plus, I've never been able to fall asleep on planes or trains anyway. Which type are you guys? Like the type to, you know, sleep immediately when you get on rides, or you just can't sleep at all? Cause like, for me, I'm the type that sleeps super easily. So like whenever I get on train or bus or planes, like I just get knocked out. I can't stay awake. See, there's only two types of people: can't sleep or like just sleep immediately. You can sleep standing on bus? How? Okay, that's another level. That's another level. I can never do that. How do you sleep standing? Usually just fall asleep as I lay down and get bored enough. Like, I know, like, in my family, my mom cannot sleep, but my dad can sleep. And I'm glad I inherit, like, the can't sleep one. Cause, like, it'll be hellish if I can't sleep on, like, rides. I'll be sleep deprived. You woke up easily instead? Man, that sucks. I don't wake up easily at all. I remember, like, there was once, like, I just slept through, like, an earthquake or something. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Don't be like me, you'll die. You'll die, don't be like me. I don't know. In order for me to sleep anywhere, we'll have to be dead tired. Man, but that sucks though. Yeah, that's dangerous, right? But like, fortunately, it wasn't like a super big earthquake or anything. Like, I know a lot of people got scared and like they ran out of buildings and stuff, and I'm just like fucking sleeping. Like, hey, I'm enjoying my lunchtime nap. Because I know, like, it was fine. I think it's fine. Okay. Anyway, going back. My eyes are sore, and I rub one of them as I press my cheek to the cold window. Glad you can have lunchtime nap now. No, no, I do not get lunchtime nap. This was like some time ago, like very long time ago when I was in like high school or something that it happened. Like the earthquake thing. Outside, maybe it may as well be another world compared to the city we left behind. If not for the moonlight, I wouldn't be able to see anything. But the soft white glow makes the snow and nearby forest glisten like it's under some sorcerer's spell. A winter wonderland. The trees are all bare, save for the blanket of snow that covers them. Their empty branches look like something out of a kid's Halloween movie, shaking in the wind as if possessed. They seem to stretch on forever, farther than I can even see. It's more like an ocean than a forest. Morgan certainly wasn't exaggerating when she said this place was remote. Intermittent lights flicker amongst the trees in the distant darkness, which I assume come from either winter campers or hermits. Winter camping! Like Euro camp. I would call them crazy, but I'm about to be in the exact same position. Something catches my eye, way out in the woods. One of the trees, barely visible, seems to shake in a different way than the rest, as if blown by a different breeze. A thin layer of frost is beginning to form on the outside of the window as I push my face against it, turning to try and find whatever it was I saw. It's gone though. It was almost certainly never even there to begin with. Either my eyes were playing tricks on me or the moonlight was. I sigh and sit back again, allowing my eyes to barely close. I won't fall asleep. I'll just... I just go back into alertness as the train lurches harder than before. Wah! There's a shrill whistling sound, and then the shudders of the train grow stronger as we begin to slow down. The driver hit the brakes. We're almost there. Across from me, Sara is undisturbed. Somehow, she still hasn't dropped her book. Apparently, she's less clumsy when she's asleep. Through the frosted window, I can see the lights of what must be Eisenfeld as we approach the station. They're few and far between, like scattered stars. The buildings appear to be placed sporadically, nestled on and around a hill. As we round the bend, the village goes out of sight once more. I can't really put this off any longer. I lean over and shake Tara's shoulder.
Hey, wake up. We're almost there.
I'm glad there's voice acting, so I don't have to, like, read everything. Without opening her eyes, Tara mumbles a response.
How close is almost?
Seriously?
I don't know. Couple minutes?
Okay, I'm getting up.
She isn't getting up. That's me. I say that all the time. I do not get up. Like, I keep telling myself, yeah, I'm waking up. I don't. Hi Naki, I'll be lurking. Hello Meridan, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Have a fun time lurking. I hope you enjoy the comfy reading at least.
I mean it. If you sleep through the stop, we're just going to...
But Naki was doing the voices. I don't think I can do sexy voice like, you know, like Tara.
I'm up, Mads.
Maddie looks over Tara, who raises her head from the book. Wait, why did I do this? Oh, that's so cute. There's a little fairy there. She finally opened her eyes. I cut off the end of my sentence, not sure if I was serious or not. We're not even there yet, and we're already snappy. God, I wish I could sleep. Just a little longer, I tell myself.
You excited?
You don't sound excited.
Little bit.
You don't sound excited too. Of course. I know! Lie.
You?
Kinda nervous still.
What is there to be nervous about? We've done this 1,000 times.
Yeah, well, this isn't like those other 1,000 times. And you know that.
She shrugs again, not meeting my eyes.
I don't know, Maddie. I'm sorry. Let's chill.
Yeah, sorry.
We lapsed into silence. At least when she was asleep, it wasn't awkward. I just want off this train. I want to be distracted by going to the cabin and taking in the new sights. Any minute now.
Hey, listen.
Yeah?
I know you're like not super thrilled to be here.
She pauses, likely hoping for me to disagree. I don't.
But let's just be cool, okay? Let's just try and have a good time.
I breathe a deep sigh and let it out slowly. She's right. I'm committed to this trip. I can at least make it easy on myself.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for getting bitchy. I'm tired.
You didn't, though. You're not. At least I think so. I mean, I don't know the context, but...
I feel ya. Hey, how do I look?
Like you just slept for 6 hours on a train.
Morning, Naki-chan. Morning, Uncle Red. Hello. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm playing a yuri game right now. It's called Heart of the Woods.
That bad, huh?
She messes with her hair in some attempt to improve its state. The results are unnoticeable at best.
Hopefully it's good enough for Morgan...
Fisher.
Morgan Fisher.
If she's meeting her online hero or whatever, then I doubt she'll care that your hair's a mess.
God, I hope not. I don't want to end up on some fashion faux pas vid. For real though, if she's super fangirly, then let's just let her get it out of her system and hopefully she won't make things weird later.
Making things get weird later is kind of our specialty though.
Yeah, true. But hey, it got us to 250,000 subs, so
Wow.
like, we must have been doing something right.
Wow. Damn. Wait, what are they doing? I need context. I just nod. Do they share like a channel together? I still can't help but fixate on how everything she says is past tense. It's over after this. I need context. It's fully my decision. VTubers, I don't know. Maybe you'll get context over time. Yes, all I have to do is say the words and things will go back to normal. I doubt Tara will ever bring it up again if I ask her not to. It'll be so easy. Wow, nice place. Huh? Oh, we step off the train and into another world. A frigid wind saps the heat from my body almost immediately, as if it had been waiting until we arrived to pelt us until our skin felt like it was burning. I instinctively grab my arms around myself to try to preserve what little body heat I have left. But it doesn't change a thing. I might as well not even be wearing a coat for all the good mine does. As nice as it is to have the moon keeping things from being completely pitch black, I could really go for some cloud cover right about now. Anything to keep some warmth around us. Tara doesn't even notice the cold. I'm with nothing but her signature jacket. She seems immune to the chill. Holy heck! How are you not cold dressing like that? I would die. I would die. I get cold like super easily. She oohs and ahs all over the rustic train platforms like there might be a ghost hiding in the rafters. Just a minute later, the train rumbles off into the night, leaving us behind. Not a single passenger boarded. Maybe it's in her jeans. You know how like in winter there are always girls in miniskirt? And I'm like, wow, I cannot be them. I do not know how they do it. Like sacrificing, I don't know, warm for fashion? Like, oh, okay, maybe not me. It's impossible for me. I will cover myself like, oh, I can't with those mini skirt. At least like wear a legging with it or something, like, you know, those winter leggings. But they don't, they just wear a super short skirt and that's it. They only wear the skirt with like skin exposed. If you're born in a specific area, you're used to certain weather. It's still gonna be cold though. I think it can only, you know, you can only get used to it to like a certain amount, right? Yes, raw legs. Tara watches it go, nodding in approval.
Okay, this place is already killing it in terms of atmosphere.
It's like she's completely forgotten that the uncomfortable energy that had filled the train back to her usual, overly excited self. I keep my window open even when it's winter and -10 outside, but do you have heater inside? Maybe it helps. It's just like, you know, cold wind, but like it's warm inside, so, you know, that's still good. That's still like endurable. No heater, okay, you're crazy. How? Maybe just because like my body like it doesn't generate a lot of body heat. First, I don't have that much muscle, and yeah. My body is usually very cold. I don't generate enough heat. That's why like my hands and my legs are always cold, like even now. It's kind of cold. I don't know why. I should probably be bitter, but instead I can't help feeling jealous of how she can just shake it off. She has a little pocket camera that she's been carrying with her, and she uses it to take a few pictures of the inky blackness surrounding us. I glance upward at the lights which hang from the ceiling. They're small candles lit with real flame, as opposed to electric. One of them has blown out and swings uselessly in the breeze. They're about as ineffective as keeping away the darkness as my coat is keeping me warm. Aw, Tara's so cute. The way she smile. The low light will surely ruin Tara's photo, but she's snapping away without a care. You can just put the filter on it, and like, you know, it will look kinda artistic.
You know none of those are actually going to be visible, right?
She ignores me. I should probably just let her enjoy the moment.
This place really does feel super eerie. Listen.
I do, and it soon became apparent what she's referring to. The silence. All around us, it's quiet. Even the sound of the train has faded, leaving us in total solitude. Winter foxes and normal foxes are used to cold. Fur keeps them warm. I'm not a fox. And also... Oh no, I mean... The paws... is fake. I don't even have like... You know, real fur. Except for like, you know, the tail. And the ears. Other than that, it's... Like the paws? It's not real. It's stuff. And I'm small. Yes. The flickering lights of Eisenfeld seem impossibly far away, though I know it can't be more than a half-hour's walk.
It's so quiet. Isn't that cool?
Even
We're
wolves
definitely not in Kansas anymore.
Even wolves are used to winter too. Yeah, I know that, but... I'm only half! Wait, not even half, like, I don't know... 1/4? 1/4 or something? I mean, it's not real my immersion. You didn't see my debut, didn't you? I told everyone on my debut is that the paws are fake. I said stuff. I said from the start. So like, there was no immersion to begin with. It's just your own imagination. There's no immersion. I said that from the start, and my mama, like, you know, drew it in her reference sheet as well. The wolf ears should give you some winter wolf powers. Does it help like that? Is this your visual novel? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Time to rewatch Naki debut. No! Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's cringe. I hate it. Don't watch it. Hi Naki and Judo Yuri. I'll be heading to bed soon, so I won't be here for long. Also excited for your birthday. I'll be doing my best to cook up something for you. Thank you, Kamen Rider Vice Wizard. Thank you, I appreciate it. Every VTuber debut is cringe. No, mine is... I feel like mine is on like top of the list. No! And you know what? Like the time of my debut, it was way too early for me. I literally can't. You see, I never stream at that time, like ever. Never, ever. It was like... I remember I had to wake up at like fucking 6 AM for it. It was crazy. Wait, 6 AM? No. Was it even 6? Yeah, it was 6 AM. Yeah. You have to rewatch it during the 1-year anniversary? No, I will not rewatch it. That's my choice. I will not rewatch it. I mean, Yura Senpai didn't rewatch her, right? It just... Some of the Prism girl rewatch it, but I will not. You hate your debut? Didn't you spend a lot of time on your debut? No, I didn't have enough time even. I had 2 weeks, bro. And like, to do everything. Everything. And also... work, and also like being on social media and everything. I wish I have more time. Rather, yeah, I wish I have more time, honestly. I have a few months left to do so. Nah, I'm very stubborn, so I'll be like impressed if you manage to convince me. That's still a lot of time and effort. You should be proud of it. I don't like debuts. Huh. I don't like debut. I mean, I know debut is like good for like, you know, building up hypes and stuff, but I'm like, I don't like debut. I just wanna like stream. You know what? Hers almost died of cringe. My reaction would be very extreme, like really fucking extreme. Like, I would probably like fucking actually pass out because of the cringe. I'm not even trying to exaggerate it, like legit. It's gonna be fun to watch you rewatch yours. I will not do it. You can't make me. Can't make me. You're not the boss of me. That's like good content. No, fuck that. I'm not into suffering that way. Okay. That's also why I don't do horror games, because I'm not a masochist. I might do it on my birthday though. Horror game. Okay. What if we make you a camera rider, camera rider, Naki? I am a Kamen Rider at heart. I'll super chat 1000 to rewatch debut on anniversary. I'm planning to do something else with my own 1-year anniversary celebration. I plan to do like a concert thing, like a 2D concert. Okay, the Dokyun thing was pretty fun because I like that song. The Dokyun thing is fun though because like, I like the song. That's it. That's it. I don't even like my singing part. It's way too early. And you know I said this before, but I have really bad morning voice. So doing that so early in the morning, I'm just like, bro, I can't. Bro, I can't. And I just wanna throw up. The next day will be fine. I'm not gonna do it. Can't convince me. No amount of money will make me do it. Yes. Did you sleep okay before your debut? I think I did. It's just more like I don't function in the morning at all. I just do not function in the morning. It's way too early. Imagine waking up like 6 a.m. for your debut. I can't. What if we give you a chew? Even more no then. Even more no. Debut hate!
That's one way to put it.
I strain my eyes and ears looking for any hint of Morgan, who's supposed to be picking us up. You'd think the sound of car's engine would carry pretty far out here.
For real though, I think this could be the place where we finally get some hard evidence. Something solid.
Are Jews available, you know? No. I don't know, and I don't think so. Your Jews are like nuns. You gave out Jews so easily, so it's not valuable anymore. It's just like something is when something is like so common, it's not that valuable, right? It's like those R unit on those gadgets that you keep getting, and you're like, fuck, it's Jews again. Something like that. You get it. But if it's like a really rare thing, then it's like, oh my god, a Jew? Sheesh. Oh my god, Non, hello! Hello, what if I give you my special chew? What is your special chew? What is your special chew? Do I wanna know? Hello, Non! A little chew.
Just look at it. Something's gotta be out there. I can feel it.
That kinda scared me, not gonna lie. Like, what is that? What are you gonna do? Kiamayo, she did this to me. I thought you like getting bullied. I thought you're into that. Did you watch Futo P? No, I have not. I have not. I was really busy as always. But I'm gonna watch it eventually. I think it only like actually premiere. If I recall, like this week is like the premiere week, and like the actual airing starts next week. So that's when I plan to watch it. You watched Double until episode 10 last weekend? Nice! How was it? Kamen Rider Double is cool, right? I really like the 2-in-1 concept. And Futo Tante is basically like the sequels to Double. Though we have watched along for it, I mean you guys already seen it. So I was I was thinking like maybe doing it in like the weekend, but everyone already seen it when it came out like immediately, so I don't know. Maybe there's no point. It's like the time just doesn't work. I just can't figure out the time. Oh wait, I forgot to read! She says this every time, but she usually sounds like she means it more. We both looked off towards the trees. From the train, it was difficult to see where they ended. Here on the platform, it's impossible. My expectations aren't any higher than usual though, which is to say non-existent. Never saw it, haven't seen it? Okay, I will think about it, I will think about it. You're like the crazy girl who slaps them. I actually don't like her at first. I don't like those kind of character, but like, you know, I warm up to her later. But like, the thing is, the time it airs, it's just so close to like the period where I'm like preparing for my birthday stuff, so it's like super busy, and I'm like, I don't know where to fit this in. Should I watch double first before watching Futopia? No, you can just watch Futopia. I'm sure you can understand it perfectly fine. I've heard people say that even if you haven't seen like Kamen Rider Double, you can still like, you know, enjoy it perfectly fine. But if you did watch Double, then you can see like all of the reference and stuff, you know? I wonder if Tara really believes what she's saying either. When she speaks again, her voice is quiet.
That would be the perfect send-off, wouldn't it?
Her words sting. Damn it, not here, not already. I want to try and deflect away from this somehow, to set her back on her path. Let her enjoy this moment without me spoiling it.
Who knows? Maybe this will be the one that finally gets you a con panel so you don't have to crash someone else's.
Context?
That was one time, and their panel would have sucked without me.
Her voice has an edge of her typical bravado again. It's a relief to hear. Maybe they really are VTubers. She returns to her camera, and I give myself a moment to try to take in my surroundings. Supernatural or not, there's something oddly serene about this place. I'm not sure if it's anime convention. I mean, there are a lot of convention out there. That said, I would like it a lot more if it wasn't so damn cold. I shiver and cross my arms even tighter. Surely Morgan will be here soon.
I can't wait to see the village tomorrow. I hope it's like one of those museum exhibits with the little replica towns and people.
In what way?
Like, architecturally.
She sounds out the word slowly.
All rustic and old-timey.
I can't imagine that it'll be that different from home. They've got to be modern enough for Morgan to watch Paranormal after all. If you're expecting people to be walking around in monocles and waistcoats, you're gonna be disappointed.
Here I thought I'd finally get a chance to show off how amazing I'd look in a top hat.
I think you would look amazing in a top hat.
I'm sure you'd be the Tina heartthrob of the Victorian era.
She gives me a brief snort of amusement. Her responses feel more muted than usual, but the fact that we're still able to banter is a good sign. I'm glad I can cheer her up, even if I was the cause of her low mood in the first place. I wanna commentate on the game more, but I'm so lost. So I can't say anything. I'm like, oh. Like, what's happening? However, after a moment, she looks back at me. Her expression is serious for once.
Okay, so about Morgan. Like I said before, let's give her a chance to get all the excitement out of the way first. We should be nice and friendly, but let's try to keep it professional.
I never thought I'd hear you, of all people, say that.
I find myself flashing back to all the unprofessional situations I've had to extricate Tara from, ranging from bad one-night stand to actual police custody. Man, this is not the type I want to deal with. Definitely not. Maddie, you're a champ. Cause like, if I've got a friendo like this, I don't think I'll ever get a friendo like this. I'm like a hikikomori. There's no way. There are a lot of ways I could describe Tara, but professional is definitely not one of them. Okay, good night, Kamen Rider Vice Wizard. Good night. Naki Kaito-san, konnichiwa. Mata Yuri game yarimasu. What's the worst jam you've had to get a friend out of? I can't even think of anything. Cause like, we're all really good kid. Like legit. Like legit. I think I just hang out in like, you know, the good kid nerd group, you know, so I can't really think of anything like at all, legit. So when you say the worst jam, I'm like, what? I don't think there's anything. Yeah.
Hey, I usually make a good first impression. It's just the second impression and beyond that you've got to watch out for.
I laugh out loud at that, and I catch her smirking before she looks away. Naki was a good pup. I'm still is. She can play it cool all she wants, but I can tell from the way she's bouncing up and down that she's undeniably excited for this fangirling she mentioned. It's usually one of her favorite parts. I'm sure a little ego boost will go a long way right about now. I can feel myself hopping back and forth slightly as well, but that's more of a desire to keep my blood flowing. Thankfully, it isn't too long before I can see the silhouette of someone approaching through the storm. There's a storm?
Oh, thank God.
It's gotta be her, right?
Given that we're the only people out here, I really hope so.
Wah! She's cute. As the girl gets closer, she gets easier to see. She's not exactly an imposing figure, but she moves with purpose. She's carrying a large thermos, which she raises and greeting as she approaches. Morgan has orange hair, yet green eyes, a handmade sweater. She doesn't emote as she approaches the girl. As she approaches the girls on the empty train station. I wave back. One of the first things I notice about her is that for some ungodly reason, she's not wearing a coat. All she's got to protect her from the frigid weather is what looks like a hand-knit sweater, much like Tara. Once she reaches the platform, she greets us with nothing more than a tired smile and a small nod. Not exactly the geeking out Tara was expecting.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I'm late.
Killed! Her voice is friendly but flat. She sounds like she hasn't slept in days. Wow, is that me? Is that me? Tara looks a little bit taken back by how subdued she is. Recovering quickly, she puts on her big celebrity grin.
Oh, no worries. Are you Morgan?
That's right. It's really nice to meet you, Tara.
Aw, she's really cute. Morgan's smile seems to grow warmer as she greets her, but her face quickly regains a neutral expression of a moment later. I can see Tara's smile faltering as she realizes that this is clearly the maximum amount of geeking out this girl is capable of. To her credit, she recovers well.
Likewise. Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, maybe not that well. Tara extends her hands and Morgan gives her a brief handshake before turning to me.
You're Madison, right? I think we spoke online already.
Just Maddie is fine. Nice to meet you.
She shakes my hand as well. It's a firm, friendly handshake that ends as quickly as it began. Before she continues, she takes another sip from her thermos. I find myself wishing for a cup of coffee too.
It really is nice to meet the two of you. I'm sure you receive a lot of invitations, so I'm glad you were interested in mine.
In what?
Are you kidding? Remote village in the middle of a huge forest? There's no way I'd pass that up. I've heard all kinds of stories about the things you'll find in places like this.
Hopefully not too many, or I won't have anything new for you.
Oh, I'm sure you've got something I'll be interested in.
Real smooth, Tara. So much for being professional. I can see Morgan's mouth twitch slightly at the comment. I can only hope it was something closer to a smile than a grimace.
Tomorrow I can show you around the village. There isn't too much out of the ordinary there, but I'm sure you can find a few things that interest you.
Jin, good night! Have a Naki and chat. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming to the stream.
That would be wonderful. We can go sightseeing when Tara isn't off chasing spirits around in the woods.
Are they like supernatural, like, you know, YouTubers? Like they go to like, I don't know, space, I don't know, place with like spirits or like rumor that has spirits, and then they're like those girls in the live stream game, like the game I play with Anon. They are paranormal tubers. I don't. I never watch paranormal tubers. I just like stay away from paranormal stuff. Morgan and I both smile. Tara flashes me a look of mock annoyance for the slight. But it's probably eating her up that I've gotten more of a reaction out of Morgan than she has.
It's about a half-hour's carriage ride to the cabin if you guys want to head out. Do you need help with your bags at all?
Tara lifts her bags, giving Morgan another shiny grin. I'm pretty sure I see her accidentally flex her arms too.
Don't even worry about it. I got this.
Okay, cool. This way.
She's like, okay, cool. I like Morgan. Okay, cool, bro. Anyway, this way. I like her tone. As we follow her, I can see Tara pouting behind her. I've never seen the wind get taken out of her sails like that. At least that gives her another thing to think about besides my departure. Wait a second. Did she say carriage?
No way.
We're standing in front of an honest two-god horse-drawn carriage. If it weren't for the little white puffs of breath coming from the horses' noses, I would be willing to believe that it was some sort of commemorative statue.
This is so cool. Is it yours?
It belongs to my family. Given that there aren't any roads through the woods, there isn't really a point to anyone out here owning a car.
I move closer, examining the craftsmanship as best as I can in the moonlight. The design is fairly bare bones, but a few flourishes here and there and some semi-ornate painted finishes make it clear that this was something built with love and care. Somehow, I'm the only one who seems intrigued by our ride.
Tara, come take a look at this.
As I speak, I look back and see her standing completely still, as if the cold has her rooted to the spot.
Give me a sec. I'm just taking in the view a bit. From a distance.
She doesn't like it. I thought she was excited at like the horse carriage. I want to ride one. I mean, I think I've ridden one before. I have ride a horse before as well. There's snow everywhere. How does this carriage go through the snow? They have a really strong horse, of course. Maybe it's a mecha horse. I mean, we don't say it. It could be. And like, there's steam coming from the nose. Not like actual, you know, breath. She's trying to act nonchalant, but her wide eyes keep flicking towards the horses. Her previously genuine grin has turned into a very nervous grimace. Slowly inching forward, she scoots further away from the horses as she approaches the carriage. I doubt she planned for part of her first impression to Morgan, learning that she's absolutely terrified of horses, I say. She had better at least learn to tolerate them, or this is going to be an even longer trip than I expected. Hi Naki, how are you? Love you, cutie. Thank you for expertise. Expertise. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I'm doing good. Love you too. Thank you, thank you.
Wait, if this is the only way through the woods, how are we going to get back and forth between the cabin and the village? Don't tell me we'll have our own carriage. Neither of us can drive one.
Oh, I'm going to be driving you. I can take you back and forth and help you navigate the woods. You didn't expect me to just let you wander around a forest in the middle of nowhere without a guide, did you?
Sara's still slowly making her way towards the carriage, does her best to give me a look of excitement. If anything, it resembled the look of a panicked hostage. The fact that she's still trying to play it cool is almost admirable in its futility.
You're sure that's not any trouble? I'd hate to inconvenience you any more than we already have.
It's no trouble. I run my own shop, so my schedule is pretty flexible.
Hi, Naki!
I'm more than happy to help.
Whoa. Whoa, hi... Hi... Hi, Naki. Thank you. What expertise? Thank you for the super chat again. Oof, misclick. I'm sorry. Super chat isn't free, by the way. Don't misclick. You trade money off your wallet. Thank you. I hate you, Naki. She looks over at Sara, who has finally made it within a few feet of her carriage. She shoots us both a thumbs up.
I have a feeling she might need it.
Trust me, you have no idea.
Oh wow, it looks like they're trapped. Whoa, it looks so weird. Oh no. Wait, how do I... Wait, this button. No, it's not... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm trying to turn off the... I'm trying to turn... off, like, the text box. Don't misclick, understand? What expertise? Thank you! Thank you for the super chat again! Stop misclicking, buy a new mouse! I think you need to save. I think you need to save the super chat to buy yourself a new mouse. It's a little cramped up here, but I feel really weird just sitting by myself. Besides, not keeping an eye on Tara is pretty guaranteed way to make an even worse first impression. Wait, who's right? Who's like actually What's the word? Ito... Not ride. Drive! Is it driving? Even though it's horse? Like, yeah, who's actually holding like the... Yeah, who's actually driving? They're all sitting in the carriage. How? How do you drive? They're all sitting inside, right? Do they fucking teleport or something? The carriage driver? But isn't there no carriage driver? There's only her, right? There's only... Morgan. AI autopilot. Yeah, I knew it. They really are mecha horse. I knew it. Yeah, Morgan says she's going to drive, so why is she sitting in here? Horse is driving. No. Who's holding the rein? Well-trained horses can take routes by themselves. Also in the dark? Like, don't they usually put like I don't know what they're called, but like they put things on like the horse face, like near the eye, so that they can go straight. So like, isn't their field of vision like super limited, or maybe it depends on the type of horse? Yeah, the blinders, right? So like, how do they how do they navigate? I don't know that much about horse, but is this okay? You only need blinders with a driver. Oh. Well, I hope the mecha horse can drive themselves.
So, can you do any tricks in this thing?
Holy shit! It's really driving by itself. And why does it look like locked? I really want to see like the CG for this, but how can I do it? Which button do I click? No, not that button.
Just that little lantern? How can...
The path of the cabin turns out to be a complicated one. We've been making twists and turns through the trees for a few minutes, but Morgan seems to know exactly where she's going. Not in the dark can stand in her way. No, she's actually driving. How?
Don't worry, I know these woods better than just about anything. Besides, the moonlight is more than enough for me.
I can't help but feel embarrassed as I think about all the times I had to use a flashlight on my phone just to find something I dropped in the car. I definitely wouldn't last out here. She eats a lot of carrot. That's why her hair is orange. and that's how she can see in the dark. She's got a lot of beta, yeah, carotene there. Yeah. Looking over, I can see Tara bouncing her leg, probably about to launch into a torrent of questions from Morgan. After that flub introduction, she's clearly a little less gung-ho than usual, but I know that won't stop her. She probably stole all of the carrot from the horse. As such, I should probably get my handling of the actual adult stuff out of the way quickly before it gets lost in the noise.
Is there anything about the town or the people that we should know? Local customs, things to avoid saying, that sort of thing?
Morgan thinks about it for a moment, silent.
There's a curfew at midnight. Also, you're not supposed to go too far into the forest. I ignore both of those rules a lot. Most of the villagers tend to be sticklers about them, though.
Great, so our host is a troublemaker. I guess that means Tara will be in good company.
So, while we're on our way, could you maybe tell us about some of the specific supernatural occurrences you've seen here so far?
Here she goes. Morgan sits up at the question. She looks over towards us, and her eyes seems to lose a bit of their constant drowsiness. She's been waiting for this.
Well, we have a lot of freak weather events. Strange storms that appear and disappear, or are localized to certain parts of the forest in ways that shouldn't be possible.
Isn't that... Wait, what does that remind me of? Like strange storms that appear and disappear. Nandatake? Like that girl like got like her entire house blown to like a different world, and she has to go meet like the witch of the west and witch of the... I don't know, witch of the east, west, whichever. Nandatake. Did you see flying house maybe? Oh, Wizard of Oz! My god. I can't remember names or titles. Yes, that one. Naki, why? What? I just can't remember titles. Sometimes it do be happening, like, you know, you just can't recall it. Tara nods solemnly, already totally enraptured in what Morgan is saying.
Sometimes when I walk in the woods, I can see strange lights here and there. Like tiny little stars inside the forest.
Yeah, but it's pretty well known.
To them, though.
I mean, I know about it. I just forgot the name. I raise an eyebrow, but don't say anything. We've had countless cases of strange lights before, all of which have ended with a rational explanation. That doesn't seem to dampen Tara's spirit, though. I start to drift off. This is more in Tara's jurisdiction anyway, so I'm sure they can just wake me up when we get there.
There's also my cat.
Your cat is a supernatural occurrence?
She can talk, so I'd say so.
What? We got a talking cat? That's poggers! I wanna see it! Oh my god, I live for this moment. Let me meet your cat. Her words snapped me out of my trance. Looking over at her, I expect to see her holding in a laugh or snoring some kind of mischievous grin, but her face is serious as it's been since we arrived. Talking cat in this world? I mean, Kiki got one in Kiki Delivery Service. Like, ever since I've seen that movie, I've always wanted a talking cat. A talking cat that complains to me like, it's bread again today, Naki!
Your cat can talk? Like, talk the way a human does?
Yes, she's very well spoken, in fact.
Yeah, she's probably better at English than me. The cat! The cat! I tried to hide a sigh. Weird weather and light in the woods are ambiguous enough that we can play along with them. But every so often we get these blatantly fake claims too, like a talking cat. Tara, however, instantly perks up once her words sink in. She can't actually believe her, right?
So, could we talk to her? She won't mind if I ask her a few questions, right?
I was hoping you'd ask. I think you'll be very interested in what she has to say.
I wanna meet her. The whole thing is clearly some kind of joke, but Tara is absolutely taken in. I can practically see the wheels turning in her head as she plans out her follow-up questions. That's never good.
So, do you have any ideas about what could be causing it?
What?
Something in her diet, maybe.
Diet can make a cat talk? Sheesh! What kind of food are you giving your cat? You fucking irradiate it with something? I don't fucking...
I don't think so.
Have you been feeding her some kind of special Eisenfeld cat food? Can I try some?
Bruh. Wait, super protein food isn't like, you know, I think like animals' food have like higher protein level compared to human food in a way. So it is super protein food. That's just what they usually consume. So, I mean, you can eat them. It doesn't... I heard it doesn't taste good.
Okay, I think that's enough of that.
If that cat food made them smart enough to talk, I want to eat some of that. None is thinking on Tara's level. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. If you put it that way, I kind of want to try it too then. I think I want to eat it too. Maybe you're right, Nolan. Maybe you're right. I want to eat some of that too. I think it's gonna be fine. When Tara starts talking about eating cat food, it's time for me to exercise a little diplomacy and move the conversation forward. Crazy or not, I think we should move on.
So, what kind of things does she talk to you about?
Just about our lives for the most part. I figure you'd be better off hearing it from her rather than me.
I'm sure that'll be illuminating.
I'll say, if there's something that paranormal in the village itself, you must have seen way crazier stuff in these woods.
She starts to gesture as she talks, pointing back towards the village and swinging her arms around as she mentions the woods.
Well, there's one pretty major thing, but you probably won't believe me.
I mean, you got a talking cat. I don't know what can top that. No, please do not eat cat food. I mean, not the normal cat food. Those can't make cat talks, you know? We need the special... What was it? Eisenfeld cat food.
I wouldn't have come out here if I didn't believe you. Anything you have to say, I want to hear.
I kind of take a hint of cynicism in her voice. Either she really believed this girl she just met has a talking cat, or she's giving a performance worthy of an Oscar.
Are you sure?
110%. Lay it on me.
Lay it on her. Oh, she's cute. She winks at her and flashes her finger guns. Back in celebrity mode. Tara's good at recovery with these things, but I've never seen her recover on this level with such speed. Because of the talking cat? As I watch her lean in towards Morgan to make sure she catches her next statement, I realize another possible reason for a passionate response. If there's one thing she loves more than hearing strange stories, it's trying to impress a cute girl. Now things are starting to fall into place a bit more. Now you hold on it. Really is Noan alright? Are you not? Noan is everywhere!
Well, one of the main reasons I called you out here is... I'm not sure if it
And
has
this
a
is
name, but it's some kind of forest spirit.
And this is just me fucking sitting here like, no, not again. No, and I'm sitting like right fucking here. I'm watching you. I thought you said you love me. What are you doing? Are you touching her ass?
Spirit? Like a ghost or something?
No, something physical. Some sort of massive creature. Like the forest came to life.
Okay, this is new. Even the crazier fans don't get this outlandish. Watch me hard, baby. I have 2 hands to touch multiple. I can't even. That's not the kind of response you should give. I mean, you're known, so I'm not surprised. Please don't touch my ass. Thank you. But Tara is absolutely eating it up. No matter what her reasoning is, I'm glad she's having a good time.
Is there anything else you can tell me about it? Does it speak or anything? Have you managed to interact with it at all? Is it more kaiju-sized or more basketball player-sized?
I've only seen it once, unfortunately, so I don't know too much about it. I've searched for it a number of times since, but without any results. Who knows? Maybe you two will have better luck than I have. That's what you're best at, isn't it?
In terms of talents, I'd say it's certainly up there.
So they're gonna split up after this? Like, you know, it's gonna be a... I don't know. It's just like smosh... Smosh? 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 Like each going their own way. It's just a little butt touch. No, it's okay. Morgan's mouth turns into a small but seemingly genuine smile, and her expression grows slightly less intimidating. This is her last show. Oh no! Oh no! Better make this super memorable then. Ooh! Ooh! You guys wanna hear good news? You guys wanna hear good news? I think Meno-senpai is gonna be back end of this week. Meno-senpai! I'm not sure if she said it already. Yeah, but she's probably gonna tell you about it as well. Yeah, I just saw her post her schedule on Slack, and I'm like, oh, maybe you guys wanna know that Meno-senpai is recovering and she is fine. Morgan's... Oh wait, I think I read this already.
I knew you'd believe me. Nobody else around here does.
Yes, if you guys, you know, are having Meno withdrawal, yes, she's she's supposed to come back this week. Can't imagine why. I feel a pang of guilt as that thought crosses my mind. As crazy as her story sounds, it can't possibly be easy feeling rejected in a community this isolated. No wonder she was so eager to bring us into the fold.
So, how far away would you say we are from the cabin?
We should be coming up on it any minute now. I'll help the two of you get situated and then head back. I'll be happy to tell you more about the spirit tomorrow.
Head back? Where? Thank God.
Oh yeah, great. That's great. I'm exhausted.
That much isn't a lie. All I want to do right now is pass out. Why is it locked? I'm scared. This carriage looks scary. Why are you in here? Never mind. We've passed the last of the houses that I can see, but the sparsely marked path continues on towards the forest. The last traces of civilization are behind us now.
By any minute now? What exactly did you mean?
I can't keep the biting tone entirely out of my voice.
Just ahead. See?
She points forward into the darkness. I strain my eyes to see anything other than murk. Finally, I spot the faint outline of a small cabin practically swallowed by the forest.
I started the heater before I left to get you, so it should be warm.
Sanjo, hello, Trixin!
That's what I like to hear. You're like Prometheus.
I'm surprised you know who that is.
Maddie! It's like you're saying, Tara, I think you're dumb. You don't know who is Prometheus.
Why? I love that movie.
Wait. But... I kind of take it back, but anyway. That is kind of dumb. Oh no! I was looking. I don't know. Maybe she read the myth. Maybe she's interested in the mythos. I don't know. Like, well, I love that movie. It's just like, yeah, you guys know Loki? Yeah, I love the fucking movie. That's on the same level. Morgan suddenly jerks the reins and the horses come to a stop. Tara and I are rattled from our seats and nearly fall forward.
Damn it.
Like, yeah, Loki from the movie? Yeah, of course, I love him. yeah. Yeah, definitely from the movie.
What happened?
Rather than answer, Morgan just glares into the darkness where her cabin is. I strain to see what she does as my heart starts to race. Is it a wild animal? A bear? A wolf? Me? No, I would never do that. There's sound of footsteps as a shadow detaches itself from the cabin and moves towards us. Not a cat? No. Damn, no cat. Human shadow. An older woman comes into view, stopping just at the edge of the lantern's light. Oh no. Her mom? A stern, older-looking woman stepped up from in front of the cabin. She has the same orange hair as Morgan. She's clearly related to Morgan. Her angular features and steely eyes, barely visible in the dark, make her look like she stepped out of a Baroque painting.
Why are you here?
I came to greet our guests.
She spits the word "our," clearly asserting some sort of ownership. I suck in an involuntarily breath as she approaches. Being able to see her more clearly isn't a reassurance. If anything, it's the opposite. Something about her radiates hostility. Even the horses seems uncomfortable, their ears pressed back as they stamp their feet in the snow. Up close, her gaze is sharp and fierce. Her face is brown but sunken, cheekbones just jutting as if her face doesn't quite fit. Makes her look older than she is.
Which of you is Tara?
Why do you want to know? Mouth drawn thin, she looks from me to Tara and then back again. Each second that passes makes the discomfort grow. Keep waiting for Morgan to intervene, but she doesn't. Tara and I exchange a quick nervous glance, then she clears her throat and leans forward, offering a handshake.
That's me.
The woman regards Tara's outstretched hand for a moment and ignores it. No, mean! Why?
Welcome to Eisenfeld. My name is Evelyn, the mayor.
Oh,
Who are you?
she's the mayor, of course. Her attention flicks to me like a hand on a clock.
I'm Maddie. Madison. Tara's manager?
Oh wow, she's the manager?
I see.
Actually, I don't really give a shit about you, but yeah. It's clear she's judging us, though I have no idea on what.
Are you done yet? They're tired. You can interrogate them later.
Just what exactly is she volunteering us for? Interrogate is kind of a strong word. Our host makes absolutely no effort to disguise the loathing in her voice. In a town as small as this one, I can't imagine that speaking to someone as important as the mayor like that is a good idea. Though Evelyn appears entirely unfazed. She remains in the middle of a trail, blocking our path. She and Morgan stare at each other down while Tara and I sit painfully uncomfortable silence. Morgan base? Yes, very base. It's probably her mom though, that's why she can talk back like that. They have the same hair color and eye color. After at least a minute, the mayor finally steps out of the way and heads back up to the way we came.
We'll speak later.
It's clearly a command, not a request. Her chariot sits immobile until the sound of Evelyn's footsteps are lost to the night. Are they like sharing the same house? Not right. And even beyond that.
So she seems nice.
You don't need to force yourself to say that. Like, when the person like left, usually what I would say is like, wow, what an asshole. Her statement seems to snap Morgan back into the present. Morgan flicks the reins and we begin moving again. He turns around to face us, looking genuinely apologetic.
I'm so sorry about that. I thought she'd at least wait until tomorrow, and I'd have some time to prepare you beforehand.
Is she your mom?
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically.
What? No way! How could you tell?
Bruh, I don't know. They look the same? They have the same hair color and eye color? I don't know.
The family resemblance?
She looks so surprised. Like, look at her. Like, wow, really? Maddie, you're a genius. Sheesh. Morgan purses her lips.
Unfortunate, isn't it? Long story short, I didn't tell her that you were going to be staying here until this morning.
Oh. I'm speechless, hoping that it's just a joke and the punchline fell flat. But Morgan's clearly serious. For a second time in a handful of minutes, I'm worrying what we've gotten ourselves into. Tara laughs, though I can tell it's forced.
Well, it's no big deal, right? It's not like she runs your life.
Silence. I think she is.
Right?
Right? Eventually, Morgan nods.
Right. We shouldn't get into it right now, though. I'm sure you'd rather sleep tonight.
I can see Tara getting the breath to disagree and tell Morgan that we'd love to hear all about her family issues right now, so I head her off.
Yeah, we would.
Whatever family drama it is she's gotten us involved in, can at least wait until I'm not about to pass out. Yay! Carriage comes to a stop just a few feet away from the door. I don't know why, but I'm kind of sharing the tiredness as well. Like, man, I can't wait to get into the cabin. A small stone path has the snow clear away from it and leads to a short flight of stairs. We're facing a large window, although it's dark and impossible to see into. Morgan vaults out of the carriage, nimbly landing on her feet.
I'll unlock the door. Your luggage already came in too, so it's inside.
Tara launches herself up the carriage just like Morgan did, and then she quickly scurries away from the patient horses, eyeing them for any sudden movements. I climb down as she stands an extremely safe distance away.
I can't carry all of this on my own, you know.
I toss her back and she lurches to catch it, barely keeping it from landing in the snow. We stand back and watch as Morgan fiddles endlessly with the lock on the door, pushing and trying over and over again. Now that we're so close to the end, I can feel the last of my reserves energy rapidly draining. The backs of my arms feel like they weigh 1,000,000 pounds.
So, what do you think?
She mutters as quietly as she can, though her timing couldn't be worse.
I think I want to go to bed.
Same as ever, then.
Mood!
You know me.
Rubbing my arms, I peer into the forest. Just beyond the first few lines of trees, everything fades into an inky blackness, thick and impenetrable. I shiver, not entirely because of the cold. Cool breeze rattles the empty branches as they scrape against each other, making the way I'm trying to stay warm. Finally, there's a banging sound as Morgan solves the mystery of the lock and nearly falls through the door. Oh, that's so cute! Like the little peek! She pokes her head back through like nothing happened.
I got it open.
Hallelujah.
Wah! I hum my way inside and into the blessed warmth. It's been so long since we've been near a working heater. Small lamp on the side table casts a bit of light over the small room. Our luggage, as promised, is scattered haphazardly around the living room, just like home. Tara slips past me to bounce around and examine it all. Her bags hurling as careless as I pull them out of the carriage.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
What?
This is so cool!
There's nothing really out of the ordinary, so I just stand there and wait for her to get out of her system.
Isn't this the coolest? It's like staying in a history museum.
It doesn't look that old, right?
That's the kind of thing you'd usually treat like a punishment.
Are you kidding me? I love history. We even did that whole series on the history of cryptids in the American Midwest. And I spent like 3 months on that special about Bigfoot's impact on the Great Depression.
What? Wait. Bigfoot? Isn't Bigfoot like more than like more than the Great Depression? Wait, I don't know. But they're not related anyway. I guess Tara will be like the one investigating like 5G tower and COVID.
That's one of my favorite episodes. I had never heard of the theory that FDR was a cousin of Sasquatch.
I'm...
To be fair, I don't think FDR did either.
What? Morgan laughs and I just roll my eyes.
I mean the kind of history that actually happened.
What?
History is doomed to repeat itself, Mads.
I don't even respond. That whole episode felt like the plot of an awful low-budget B-movie. Instead, I crossed the living area towards a tiny hallway with a pair of identical doors.
These are the bedrooms?
That's right. They're the same size, so there's not much of a difference.
Guess I'll take this one then.
I push open the closer door. Inside, it's just 4 walls with a bed, a shelf, and a small dresser. I drop my bag on the floor and roll my suitcases in. Tara lingers in the living room, talking about the features of the cabin with Morgan. Cool. That's scary. That scream is actually scary. Why that scream actually scared me? If I hear someone scream like that, I would be so terrified. Like, bro. Suddenly, I hear her yell in pain or horror. I rush back out, knocking over my suitcase and nearly slamming into the door as I go. I half expect to see Morgan holding a bloody knife or something, but instead, Tara is holding her phone.
What happened?
A tragedy. Actually, worse, the apocalypse. Check out your phone.
Oh no. Is it the no signal shit? I do as she say, expecting a news article, an alert or something, but there's nothing.
What? I don't have anything.
Exactly. No service out here.
I checked. Sure enough, she's right. There isn't the barest trace of a signal at all.
What about Wi-Fi? I assume we have that, right?
Technically.
Oh no. I stocked up on books and downloaded a bunch of new films before we left, but since I wasn't expecting to have much connection out here anyway. But I'm willing to bet the thought never even crossed Tara's mind. Good thing I pack a few books I think she'll like too. Yeah, I mean, they know that they're going to the middle of nowhere, right? Tara glumly pockets her phone again as Morgan gives us a small smile. But Morgan was able to like watch YouTube videos, right? So there should be internet.
Let me give you the quick tour.
I don't think it's entirely necessary since we can see everything ourselves, but I don't stop her.
This is the kitchen. There's a stove and an oven. The stove is somewhat picky, and
Oh,
actually, I guess
okay.
it's the same for the oven.
Oh, she's cute!
Don't worry, I don't know how to cook anyway.
Well, I hope you don't make mold, that's all.
Over here is the fireplace. I can show you how to chop firewood sometime if you'd like.
I think I might pass on that one.
This is the couch. You can also sleep on it if you'd like. It doesn't unfold into a bed or anything, but
I like sleeping on couch. That doesn't even surprise me.
the Wi-Fi password is on a note by the phone. So is my phone number, so you can reach me anytime. Do you have any questions?
I shake my head and look at Sarah, who does the same.
I think we're good. Thanks for all your help tonight, Morgan.
There is Wi-Fi. What do you mean? There is.
It was my pleasure. Again, I can't thank you enough for coming all the way out here. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
I'm sure.
Where's your
Can't
cat?
wait to get started.
Okay, where's your cat? No, where's your cat? I want to see the cat. Your cat lives with you, right? Where's your cat?
Me either. But I should probably be going
Where's the
for
cat?
tonight. I've kept you up long enough as it is.
Where's the cat? What? Cat Knuckle? It's in here, right? There's no way your cat doesn't live with you. Wait. Wait. Maybe she's not staying here? But she's a... Huh? But she introduced, like, the house like it's her house. Like, you know... Yeah, I sleep on the couch sometimes, like... But... What? It's not her house? She heads out the front door, waving goodbye.
Night, Morgan. Thanks again.
No, I wanna see the cat.
Good night.
This is painful. Through the large window, we can see as she starts to make her way down the
I'm gonna
path.
go to bed too.
Yeah, same.
We switch up the lamp as we head to our respective rooms. Tara grabs her bag from the floor where she tossed them.
All right, see you in the morning then.
Yeah, night.
Night. I shut the door behind me and she does the same. I sway like a zombie as I stalk towards my bed. It takes the last of my strength to take my pajamas off my suitcase and change. Wow, you even have energy to change pajama? I was just like fucking passed out on the bed with my normal clothes. Wow. You have more energy than, you know, you say. You intend to finish this game in one setting? Like one sitting? No, that I can't do that. I need to go to sleep. There's a window here that looks straight out into the forest. The first thing I do is pull the curtain shut. Crawling to bed, I face away from the window and pull the blanket up to my chin. It's heavy and warm, and I wrap it around myself like a burrito. Ooh, nice burrito! I like to do that as well. The bed is firmer than I'm used to and the pillow thinner. There are like 3 other blankets though, so I ball one of them up and use it as a second pillow. As I try to get comfortable, my thoughts start to drift off. A detached part of me is glad that the timing worked out well enough to avoid jet lag. And then all, aside from the Wi-Fi, this is pretty nice as far as accommodation go, especially since we're not paying for it. Seems strange that Morgan would come all the way out here just to take naps sometime. Yeah, right? I was like, wait, she sleep on the couch, but like, this is not her house? What? But I can already tell that most of what Morgan does would be considered strange. Strange but harmless, I don't mind, but when I think of her mother, the mayor, a chill runs down my spine and I bundle myself even more tightly in the blankets. I should give her a second chance though, especially if she didn't have any warning about our arrival. It stands to reason that she'd be annoyed at Morgan renting out her family's cabin like that. After you get less busy, we can have some endurance? I don't think so. I mean, I will be less busy, but I still got like a lot of projects that I need to finish. I don't, and like, I don't have like energy for endurances anymore. Like, I just can't. I literally cannot go past like, I don't know, 5 hours anymore. I remember like when I first started, I can stream like 7 hours or something, and now I'm like, bro, it's like 4 hours and I'm dying. I just don't have that much energy anymore. Like, again, old? I am already old to start with. I'm like 300 years old, turning 301. When I think of it that way, her reaction seems pretty justified. I'll just be extra polite to her next time we meet. Hopefully it isn't an interrogation like Morgan said. That was probably just her being traumatic. I yawned, wishing sleep would come faster. I expected her to be out before my head even hit the pillow, not lying here with my thoughts racing. I tried to block out everything and focused on my briefing. In, out. Yeah, I had like a 9-hour game stream. And now I'm like, wow. Oh my god, it's 3 hours? Bye. In... Oh, whoa, scary shit. No. Nanamonam, Manyo, right? Oh, hello. Hello. I think Nana call her fan like you bokumi. I smell Yuri. Nanachi. Welcome. Yes, I'm playing Yuri game. Yuri. A loud tap on the window cuts through the silence. This is the scary part, I guess. My heart leaps to my throat as I bolt upright in bed. I get tangled on the blankets, scrambling to hold them off me. With one hand, I desperately feel for my glasses nearby. I like how everything is darkness because she just can't see without her glasses. I finally find myself and shove them onto my face, nearly jabbing my eye out. Before I look to the window, the one that made me uncomfortable from the start. Okay, that's kind of scary. Nanka kawaii. It's like in the middle of the night, and like you woke up and you saw this girl outside your window in the biting cold, holding a fucking lamb. I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. It's Morgan. Lantern in hand, fist raised against the glass. She stands there patiently. If she knows what kind of emotional roller coaster she just put me through, she doesn't show it. And like, she's expressionless as well. Shakily, I walk over to the window, not even switching on the lamp. With some difficulty, I wrench it open, disturbing a small mound of snow.
Yes?
That's... whoa. It's the best I can manage. Anything longer and I'm not sure I could keep it civil.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Please be ready to go by 8, and I'll come pick you up.
Don't do it like this, though. It's so scary. I just blink, unable to comprehend what I'm hearing.
Is that okay? We could make it 8:30, but no later.
No, 8 is fine. Is that all?
That's right. Have a good night.
I don't think I can have a fucking good night after this, Morgan.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Yeah, disturb is a light way to say it. I slammed the window shut and hobbled back to bed. She doubled back in the snow and scared the hell out of me for that. I checked the time on my phone. It's nearly midnight. 8 hours to sleep and then be ready to go. It's going to be a long month, isn't it? Hey, you got 8 hours of sleep! That's better than what I got, like, you know, throughout my day-to-day life. I've got like 4. Appreciate your fucking 8 hours, bro. It's 8 hours and 34 minutes later. I know, because telling time is my phone's only remaining function. Yet I can still check it constantly. Yet I still check it constantly. Like something might change. Sleep more, Naki? I wish I can, but I can't. Way too busy. Ooh. Mate. True to her word, Morgan was there to pick us up right at 8. What about breakfast? It's a minor miracle that Tara and I were both ready to go. What do you mean you got 8 hours of sleep? That's a fucking lot. I'm offended. I'm offended. I don't know who had it worse, me waking up to my alarm or Tara waking up to me banging on her door. None of you? You got 8 hours? I'm pretty salty. Why are you complaining? Even now, she slowly eats a piece of bread from the kitchen, looking for all the world like a cow chewing cud. With each bump that the carriage hits, my tiny cup of coffee threatens to spill onto my hand. Not sure that I'll feel it. After answering Morgan's perfunctory questions about our first night, we spent the rest of the ride in silence. She didn't acknowledge at all how she had knocked on my window. Apparently, it wasn't remarkable enough for her to deserve another mention. I watched from over her shoulder now as we approached the town. From the train last night, the scattered lights made Eisenfeld appeared to be a lot larger than it really is. Now in the daylight, I have to strain my eyes to pick out some of the buildings against the hills and snow. Tara's missing it all, staring at her feet. Crumbs littered the floor beneath her. Morgan guides us along a path that I'm pretty sure is the same one as last night. A few villagers move out the way of our carriage, not even turning to look. It must be a regular occurrence. Even though it's hard for anyone to see us in here, I still feel self-conscious. I clutch the bag of camera gear tighter to my chest, hiding myself behind it. There aren't any other carriages on the road, nor anything bigger than a pushcart, so we still stand out, at least in my head. If the situation is at all awkward or out of the ordinary to Morgan, she doesn't show it. She pulls the reins and the carriage comes to a stop in the road. There aren't as many other people up here, but what few there are give us a wide berth.
And here we are.
Tara finally perks up, the words clearly spoken for her benefit. Takes her a moment to realize that we have made an entrance. But as soon as she does, she's in showbiz mode. She leaps to her feet, throwing off the exhaustion like a disguise.
Here we are indeed.
She vaults out the carriage, spinning circles like we're in the middle of the grand plaza instead of the middle of the street. I climb out more carefully and then scurry out the way.
Okay, this rules.
Really does. Feels like we've traveled back in time. The buildings, all built from wood and stone, look like they've been there for centuries. The road that we're on and currently blocking is made of cobblestone. Like, I'm literally holding out for the talking cat, guys. When does the cat show up? I'm holding it out for the talking cat. I'm waiting for the cat. I need it. I need the cat. Like, stop. Just show me the cat. Morgan, I need to see the cat. It winds its way through the town despite being covered in well-tamped snow.
We're certainly a long way from home.
Morgan doesn't disembark from the carriage and instead calls down to us.
The town square is right down this road, but if I take you there, I won't be able to turn the carriage around. It's always a pain when that happens. I'm going to open up my shop, but feel free to come by whenever you'd like. I'm sorry I can't show you around right now, but I'll make it up to you later.
Okay. Where's the cat?
Where's your shop?
Where's the cat?
Oh, right.
He pulls a piece of paper from somewhere and dangles it towards me. I cross the road and take it from her. Unfolding it, I can see that it's a map. Despite being hand-drawn, it's pretty clear and legible. Certain buildings, like Morgan's shop and the local pub, are denoted by handwritten tags. At the middle of the road where we're currently standing, she's even drawn in a helpful "You're here" notice with a smiley face. She clearly planned this well in advance.
Cool. Thanks.
Where's the cat?
Feel free to stop by around lunch. I'll make you both something.
Will you show me you're a cat?
Hell yeah! You're the best, Morgan.
Did they forget about the cat? There's no fucking way, right?
Thanks.
Tara, at least you remember, right? You remember about the talking cat, right? Don't you want to eat the cat food? No, she's gone! Morgan gives us a brief wave before heading off to whenever it is you park horse-drawn carriage. I point in the direction of the town square that Morgan mentioned, wanting to get away from all the people who are currently gawking at us. We definitely stick out, if only because of our colorful hair and clothes. Combined, their outfits have the color palette of a bowl of oatmeal. What do you mean? Morgan has orange hair. I don't think oatmeal, you know, look like that. Although they stare, nobody really says anything, either too polite or too intimidated. Both Tara and I avoid eye contact with a stranger as we hurry to the empty town squares.
Well, that couldn't have gone worse.
There are a million ways that could have gone worse. If people looking at us funny is the only downside of this trip, then it'll be our best episode yet.
If anything, Maddie has similarly color oatmeal hair. I don't know.
I mean, ever.
At least her hair color is common. I wish you stopped bringing that up. It always kills the mood, which was barely on life support to begin with. Tara rubs her shoulders, having stubbornly chosen not to dress any warmer today.
Okay, ready to get your paranormal on, Mads?
I strap my camera back onto my shoulder and nod.
I suppose there's no harm in spending a little time establishing the location. Might as well get some B-roll while we're here.
One thing that both Tara and I have in common is that we're not really sightseers. I spend as much time in my room as I can, whether that's the hotel room while we're filming or my bedroom at home. So, as much Tara loves investigation and all the traumatic stuff, she'll probably totally skip the exposition segments if she didn't leave them to me. Oatmeal's so colorful, mine's usually gray. Like orange oatmeal, as in that's what they're saying. They're like, oh yeah, all these people are boring. You know, they look boring like oatmeal. And I'm like, but Morgan has like fucking orange hair. Like, oatmeal might be orange with brown sugar mixed in. I don't think it will be orange. That means that we're pretty efficient at filming them. Overlay simulating a video camera appears on the screen while Maddie is filming. Aha, naruhodo ne. Turn the camera and slowly turn a circle, capturing the ground, sky, and some nearby building for footage that we can splice together later. Do a slow pan across some of the houses, then frame a shot of the path further into the village. A young couple passes by, holding hands, and they share a suspicious look at the camera as they go by. Guess I'm editing that part out later. Most of the time, making paranormal video is just me finding ways to stretch 10 seconds of interesting footage into a 10-minute video. That's something else we're both good at. The cold wind makes it hard to keep a steady grip, so I stow the camera and shove my hands into my pockets.
Get anything cool?
Unable to browse on her phone like she usually does while waiting. Instead, Tara watches from over my shoulder as I record.
Not really. There's not much to see here.
Yeah, it's kinda less impressive up close.
I mean, you know what's impressive? A talking cat. Go find that fucking cat. I need to see it. It's been 2 hours since I started, and I still haven't seen the cat.
It's the kind of place that you'd expect a tumbleweed to blow through, like if the climate fit.
Wow, you're turning into quite the poet.
Oh, shut up.
What? It was a compliment.
I need to see the cat.
Anyway, since filming the village is a dud right now, we should follow up one of the rumors Morgan was talking about the other night.
Like the cat?
Thinking
Fuck.
Giant tree spirit.
Like the cat? Like the cat? Yeah, they can do that later like the cat. Ooh, the cat.
That's the most interesting one she talked about for sure.
What do you mean?
That's the headliner. We need to build up to that one.
What do you mean? The most interesting one is the fucking talking cat. No! Just show us the cat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Picture this. We head to the woods to get some creepy shots. Do it right around sundown. Make it super ambient. Lots of atmosphere, wind sounds, maybe a wolf howl.
Ow!
You've got a good wolf sound effect we could use, right?
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, I do a narration over all that, introducing where we are and what we're out here looking for.
Ow!
Then we get a sound of a big branch snapping, and just cut the video right there.
Sara looks pleased with herself and glances back at me for approval. It takes me a minute to react.
So, end the video on a cliffhanger?
Yeah, I think so. We can definitely stretch the Eisenfeld stuff into a mini-series or something. We should be able to get at least 3 episodes worth of stuff out here.
They're trying it out. They're running out of fucking idea.
That sounds
Content.
fine. A snapping branch is a pretty weak way to end it, though. Especially since, like...
Yeah, exactly.
We uploaded the video. No one's going to wonder if we're okay or not.
Oh, that's true. So you think maybe we just make one long vid? Or end it differently?
Maybe a different ending. I'll think of something later.
Cool. You're the best, Mads.
Heh. I smile, but it hurts a little. I'm sure she's not trying to make me feel bad. She probably doesn't even know what I do. I just shrug, wanting to change the subject.
We can also follow up on some of the smaller rumors. Like, in her email, she mentioned mysterious lights out in the forest.
They don't say anything about the cat.
Like a will-o-wisp? Aren't those actually real?
I'm actually gonna cry.
You're the expert. You should know that, not me.
Tara stares at me expectantly.
Yes, they're real, but it's just swamp gas. It doesn't matter though, because we need to wait for nighttime for that stuff. It's not very spooky during the daytime.
In that case, we definitely want to talk to the locals. See what kind of rumors they've heard of. That kind of thing.
Why do they just ignore the cat? That's like one of the easiest things you can check, right? It's literally belong to Morgan. You can check that super easily. So like, why don't you do it? Huh?
Right, that's definitely the smart thing to do.
No! Stupid! You're stupid! We both face back towards the street we came down, where Morgan trapped us off with all those nosy people. Yeah, cat is better than random tree spirits. You know what's popular on the internet? Cat videos! Imagine a talking cat! These two, they don't understand. They do not understand the power of cat videos. You, and you. Maybe that's why you're disbanded. God. You don't understand the appeal of cats? Fuck. Fuck. And both faced back towards the street we came down, where Morgan dropped us off with all those nosy people. Okay, wait, I already read that. Who just stare at us but wouldn't talk. Awkwardly.
Or we could get some more establishing shots from other parts of the village.
Every time they talk, I get disappointed.
I like that idea.
I don't like that idea. We pick a direction at random and starts walking. Heart of the woods. When does the cat appear? Fuck! It doesn't say. Fuck. Hate. No. Ah. Damn it! I just want to see the cat. Wait. No. As we head further into town, it starts to get more lively, and there are more people around. That might just be the time of the day, though. A couple of folks shovel snow in front of their homes. A group of kids run up and down the street, accompanied by a sagging basset hound. A woman wearing what appears to be an entire bear fur coat shuffles past us. Wherever we go, the villagers watch us unabashedly. Naki beat by a throwaway line of dialogue. I'm sure it's... No, you know what? Like, she can be lying about the talking part, but she has a cat. So let me go see the cat! Huh. No one makes any attempt to talk to us, and conversation falls silent whenever we come near. I wonder if there was some sort of order given to not speak of us, or if it just happened naturally. I tried to force myself to ignore it. We're not doing anything wrong, we're just a curiosity. I guess no one come here for like visit. I don't know. Like tourists do not come here, I guess. The only interesting thing about us is our out of townness. Although I feel like these kind of town would be like popular tourist spot though. Morgan said that there are rarely ever a visitor out here. What? Well, It's not hard to imagine why. There doesn't seem to be much worth visiting. Still, if they're going to keep this up, it's going to make those interviews even harder to do. Tara taps me on the shoulder, nodding in the direction of some of our observers.
Is it just me, or is there kind of a creepy serial killer vibe going on here?
Oh my god, can you not?
Hey, I'm just kidding. Just trying to lighten the mood a bit.
My reaction having ruined any chance of that, neither of us can speak again. Oh, it's bad? Okay, I see. I unpack the camera again and film a few of the store fronts as we go. As long as I'm surreptitious enough, most people don't notice and thus don't change their behavior. Inevitably, whenever someone does see me filming, they tense up and just stare, ruining the take. It's like they've never seen a camera before. Maybe that's not far from the truth. One thing I have to give to Eyes and Felt credits is that there's more personality in its construction than I thought at first. I don't care about the construction! Wait! Most of the building seems to be people's home, but it doesn't take us long enough to find a few stores here and there. The names are simple and plain, like you would read them in a tabletop RPG book. Heinkel and Sons tailoring, a butcher shop named the Hearty Soul, that sort of thing. When we pass by a tavern called the Bushy Beard, I can hear Tara snickering behind me.
Do you think they have barmaids?
What?
Like the sexy Oktoberfest kind? Do you think they have those here?
Tara's words are so out of nowhere that it takes me a second to mentally process.
This isn't a Renaissance fair, Tara. I'm pretty sure they just wear normal clothes to work.
Tara's mouth gapes wide open.
Wait, what? Back up. Ren fairs have sexy barmaids?
Where else did you think they come from?
I have no idea. I always thought those things were just full of boring stuff.
What? Not at all. They have swordplay demonstrations or time period appropriate foods. Some local experts will give talks or lectures on certain topics, and...
Like I said, boring stuff.
Whatever. There's more to it than just cosplay. I bet you'd actually like it if you went with me next time. Plus, I thought you loved history now.
Not the boring kind of history. Duh.
How are swords boring?
Whatever, Mads.
Yeah, sword's not boring. She walks away. How did I manage to lose an argument she started? We cut a slow and steady course through the village, despite how random the layout seems. It's impossible to get lost, while the road seems to lead back into each other. I'm so used to the sounds of busy intersections. in highways that the near silence here is almost unnerving. I can appreciate the serenity and calm of it all, but I think I'd go crazy if I had to live here. We're not even the full day in and I can't help but miss my cozy apartment and the convenience of city life. Eventually, we take a path that brings us back to a familiar sight, the town square that we visited right after Morgan dropped us off. Where's Morgan? According to my phone, it's been a little bit over an hour since then. Still too early to meet up with Morgan for lunch. I guess we can't keep putting this off for any longer.
I think I have enough of the town now. Do you want to start interrogating the villagers?
Interviewing.
Didn't even notice myself misspeaking. I must still have interrogation on the mind after meeting with the mayor last night. Sara poses dramatically, hyping herself up for the camera. I'm not even recording yet.
Time to put my game face on.
As long as it's a game face that people want to talk to.
Mads, when have I ever been anything but charming?
He sighs.
Yeah, I know. I'll keep it chill for these so we don't freak anyone out. But, like, how do we do this? Just go up to people and ask if we can chat?
I could never do those. It's too scary to talk to other people, like random people.
I guess. I don't have any better ideas.
This is how we usually do it, except usually people are more curious about who we are and what we're doing. Sometimes after introducing ourselves, there are even more people who would have heard of us. That's definitely not the case out here. Yeah, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Morgan was the only person in this whole village that uses YouTube. The only thing more awkward than just asking random people for an interview is them staring silently while you approach. But we don't have any other options. I hand the mic to Tara. At least I'm not the one who has to do the talking. Tara stands there with the mic in hand. And stands there.
You good?
Yeah, I am. Just give me a sec, okay?
That's so scary though.
Okay.
I can't do it. I'm sure the bots can do it. They wouldn't have any fucking problem just go up to some randos and like start saying stuff. Yeah. Inappropriate stuff, but stuff. She psychs herself up by stretching and taking a few deep breaths. The whole time she holds the mic pinched between two fingers like it's something she just peeled off her shoe. Once she's finally ready, she gives me a thumbs up and starts to walk again. I trail a couple meters behind, keeping her back frame in the middle of the shots. She moves with a determined stride, but I can see the microphone shaking in her hand. We pass by a few people walking around, but she doesn't stop any of them, nor does she ask any of the folks outside the buildings, chatting or working while she's sitting and looking bored. Just up ahead, a middle-aged woman smokes a cigarette, looking at nothing and no one in particular. It doesn't look like she's going anywhere, and she's not already in the middle of a conversation. She's the perfect candidate, and Tara must know it too. I wait for her to go up and introduce herself. I stand still and hit the record button, filming her approach. Wait, you can film someone without consent like that? I don't think that's good though. You should ask her first, like, oh hey, can we film you? That's not really a good approach. I don't know. If they're in public, public is public. But you're posting the video on YouTube with them in it. I don't... Yeah, please film with consent. I feel like it's wrong. Except she doesn't. She walks right past the lady whose gaze follows as she does. I pause the recording and hurry to catch up, hissing Tara's name. I have to say it twice before she hears me and stops.
Sup?
What are you waiting for? We've passed like a dozen people now.
Right, but none of them are the right one.
Which one is the right one?
You know it's impossible to tell. I'll know when I see them.
I roll my eyes, but I don't chastise her. She's trying her best.
Oh, okay, here we go. Get ready.
I follow her line of sight to figure out her prey. A Nuna man resting on a bench nearby. Broad-shouldered with a long beard, he looks like a stereotype of a lumberjack. Like the previous woman, he stares vapidly up in the distance, thoughts clearly elsewhere. Once again, I plant my feet and set up the shot. I make micro adjustment to the focus until I get it just right. The rest is up to Tara. Slowly, Tara approaches the man. Either he doesn't see her coming or he ignores her. She glances at me for reassurance, which I give in the form of a smile and a nudging motion, telling her to get on with it. She clears her throat, grabbing the man's attention. He turns to her slowly and her eyes suspiciously. Then he notices me and the camera and he tenses up. Not after a good start, Tara talks quickly, trying to explain the situation.
Hi there, my name's Tara Brick. My friend Maddie and I are visiting from out of town doing a report on Eisenfeld. I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions.
Report? What kind of report?
He relaxes just a little bit. The man rubs his eyes warily, peering back and forth between me and Sarah. I wish he stopped looking directly into the camera. I slowly start to move laterally, trying to frame the two of them better, but he keeps shifting on the bench to watch me.
It's an investigation on the supernatural. Rumors, ghost stories, that sort of thing. We've heard a lot of legends about Eisenfeld, and we're looking into them, trying to figure out what's true and what isn't.
Figure out the truth, huh?
The man mutters darkly, his beetled brow eyes still flipping between me and Sarah. He chews his lip while he thinks about it. Something about his face strikes me as odd, but I can't figure out what it is. It's probably just a trick of the camera or the light.
Well, alright. I suppose I've got the time.
Takes Tara a beat to respond. We're both sure that he was going to tell us to bug off or worse.
Great, thank you. So, can you tell me about Eisenfeld? Just what is life like here? On an average day? That sort of thing.
Clearly she didn't expect to get this far and asks the first thing that comes to mind. She offers the man the mic, but he just stares uncomfortably until she retracts it.
Right, well, it's a good little town. Good and proper. Quiet. Real quiet.
Scary.
That's what I like about it. None of that city business. No noise and bustle. Out here, it's just you and nature. That suits me just fine, it does.
So you're from around here then? Spent your life in Eisenfeld?
Born and raised, and God willing, I'll die out here too. Never thought about leaving. Never had a reason to.
Then why are you dissing the city? You never even been to the city! Once you know, realize like how convenient it is to live there, I'm pretty sure you would change your mind, maybe.
Great, great. So then I'd imagine you know all about any local legends, right?
About as well as anyone. Any old village has got its stories. If you believe them all, there's goblins in the woods, trolls in the mountains, and who knows what else elsewhere. Of course, it's only children who believe in those.
So you've never seen anything weird yourself? Nothing unexplainable?
Oh, talking cat, huh?
Weird like what?
Talking cat, talking cat. By now the man has abandoned looking at Tara entirely and instead focusing on the camera, his eyes looking strangely focused.
One of our friends here mentioned something about a big forest spirit. Like a walking tree kind of thing.
He sits up from his slouch, finally turning his face to turning to face Tara.
What friend of yours might that be?
Don't say.
She's from around here. One of the locals.
Even though we gave her a shout out on one of our videos, Tara's reluctant to name Morgan as a contact. Makes sense, her neighbors surely feel different about us than our viewers do.
I'll bet it was the Fisher child, wasn't it? If you know what's best for you, you'll steer clear of her. Nothing but trouble comes from that one. Nothing at all.
Wow, that's a really good start. Someone's already dissing her like, nah, that one is weird. Stay away from her and her fucking talking cat. Tara and I exchange a glance. Seems her thoughtfulness was irrelevant. At the same time, I'm suddenly a lot more interested in what this guy has to say.
Why do you say that?
Feels like a strange violation of our privacy to be asking this stranger his opinion of our host. But if she's notorious enough that anyone on the streets know of her, it's a small fucking town. Then perhaps we're better off knowing why. Spitting into the snow, our subject stands and turns his back to us.
There are some questions you ought not be asking, miss.
Then don't say
I'll
it
be
to
going
us.
now. Enjoy yourselves.
It's like, oh yeah, you should stay away from her, but I'm not gonna tell you why. Cause, I'm a secretive man. I'm mysterious. Ooh. Bro, I don't need the mysteriousness. Just fucking tell me. I beat the shit out of you. No. He lumbers off into the town, though I don't watch him for very long. Maybe he's Bigfoot. Question we ought not be asking, huh? Not sure if that's a threat or not. For the sake of my anxiety, I try to tell myself it's not. I join Tara on the bench, doing my best to avoid puddles of melted snow.
That was something.
That's putting it nicely.
I don't know what that was either. Maybe Tara's right. It was something.
You get it all?
She taps 2 fingers against the camera in my hand.
Of course. All 2 uncomfortable minutes.
I wasn't given a lot to work with there.
I replay the recording with Tara's leaning over to watch along with me. It's none less awkward the second time through. Naki, you sound cute today, not Sim, by the way. Hello, authentic NRA Fox, and thank you. I think that I sound the same as always, though.
Well, we already knew we need to talk to a few different people. Just got unlucky on the first one.
How long would this take? I just want to see the cat. Will the cat appear soon? That's all I need to know.
Know what I mean?
Tara stands up, but I remain seated.
Still need another minute?
I don't say anything. I'm trying to think of what to say.
Hello, Earth to Maddie. Please respond.
I'm thinking.
My voice is too harsh and snappy, and we both know it. I play for the clip again, this time without Tara's watching. Something still seems off to me, and it's not just the gruff way he left.
Look, we knew Morgan was a bit weird. All of our fans are weird. That's why they're our fans. In a tiny little town like this, of course anyone who's different is gonna have a reputation.
She's not wrong. Thank you, the Red Sun, for the super chat. Super chat, arigato. Thank you.
That doesn't make Morgan a bad person.
She's pretty base.
I'm not saying she's a bad person. I didn't say anything. But if you had to ask, I'm sitting here thinking that it's really freaking shady that a guy just guessed we were here with Morgan, and then that he up and left as soon as he found out. That's not normal. That's not something that's happened to us before.
Great! That means we're on the right track. If they're hiding something, then that means there's something to hide.
Have you completely lost your mind?
This is ridiculous, even for Tara. I can understand her wanting to give Morgan a chance, but to actually buy into her nonsense? Eh? Tara nods and looks down at her feet, brushing some snow off her shoes.
It's only been a couple hours, Mads. He's just one old cranky geezer. Please just try to have some patience on this one, okay? For me.
I check my watch. It hasn't been even 2 hours. I only make her more right, as much as I hate to admit it. Sighing, I place my head in my hands.
Sorry, I'm still tired.
You slept 8 hours! Fuck you!
It's okay.
After a long moment, I stand.
Wanna find somebody else?
Guess we oughta.
Nickel. I traipse wordlessly through town a bit more. I cue the camera style. I'll set them up when we find someone. Now that we've been burned once, I start to understand why Tara's so reluctant to speak to anyone. What once seems like people tightening their clothes against the cold now seems more like turning their shoulders toward us. Suspicious number of folks look away from us to cough. The amount of times we pass by the same places certainly doesn't help our appearance. By now, there are a few, especially chatty villagers, that have seen us pass by at least 4 times. Takes another 15 minutes of looping around town before we find another candidate. There are girls about our age are waiting outside a shop. Inside, a third girl is talking to the shopkeeper. People our age is going to be the best bet. One of the waiting girls sips from a small mug of what I assume is coffee. You see us and nods her head in greeting. That's the nicest reception we've gotten so far.
What about them?
Worth a try.
This time I approach with Tara. I let her take the lead, but I follow close behind, forcing myself to smile in order to seem more approachable.
Excuse me.
Talking girl and shopkeeper turn towards us. At the same time, the conversation snaps off immediately.
Excuse me. Hey there.
Hello.
The girl next to her leans in to whisper something in her friend's ear, but doesn't talk to us.
Hey, so my friend and I are here from out of town.
We know.
Oh, we know. That sounds so sussy. They both giggle to themselves.
We're filming a documentary sort of thing about Eisenfeld, and I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Eisenfeld's? Why here? what about it?
Man, her voice.
Well, we're doing a video about any sort of rumors or local legends that you might have out here. Ghost stories or that kind of thing.
The two girls talk to each other in low voices that I can't pick up. The quieter girl is muttering something, and the girl of coffee is agreeing and nodding along. As one, they turn to face us again.
I don't think there's anything like that out here. This isn't that kind of place.
Okay, this place is sus though. Why do people... I don't know. When people start to like discussing shit in secret and like... That's so sussy. You do it right in front of them as well. Of course we would know that there's something weird happening. Bruh.
Not a single one. When you were kids, your parents didn't tell you stories about things that lived in the forest? You've never been out late at night and seen something you can't explain?
We're not allowed out late at night.
Right. There's a curfew.
The girls go quiet, nodding to themselves. Sensing a dead end, Tara changes her tactics.
Do either of you know a girl named Morgan? She's the mayor's daughter.
Why'd you... like, just name her like that? The first girl, the one of coffee, grins at that and pulls her companion's arm. The other girl swats her away, face turning pink.
Oh, I'm pretty sure everyone knows her.
She smiles devilishly at her embarrassed friend.
Some of us better than others.
Are?
What's she like? Why is she so famous?
She isn't that bad. She's just...
She's trouble and you know it.
Are?
Staying out after hours, sneaking around town. She spends a lot of time out in the woods too. Sometimes overnight. What do you think she's doing out there?
Do they think she's practicing witchcraft or something in the fucking forest? She's trying to summon Cthulhu or something? I don't fucking... What? If there's a particular conclusion we're supposed to have reached, it's lost on me. Still, I can't be coincident that we're 2 for 2 enough on people being weirded out by Morgan. Poor girl? Hello? It's a small it's a small town. And if you're like... do not fit in, people's gonna do this to you. Like, imagine being a hikikomori in that kind of town. Like, bro. Rumors will have spread like wildfire. Like, oh my god, look at this fucking girl. She's just like... stay at her house all the time. And she's, I don't know, watch hentai all the day. That is so... scary. Then you'll be a hikikomori forever. Because you don't want to go out and then have people look at you weird. 3 for 3 if I count myself.
Do you think there's something out there?
2 girls blink as if the reaction was bland.
Something like what?
Tara shrugs.
No idea. Like I said, that's what we're researching.
I don't think you'll find anything like that here. I'm sorry, but this isn't a very interesting place.
Imagine Naki being a town like that. That girl always staying in her room talking to herself late at night. Who knows who she's talking to? Oh my god, you're right. They think like... they really think I'm practicing witchcraft or something. Like, oh my god, she's doing some voodoo fucking shit in her room? That girl is so fucking weird. Like, stay away from her. She's not right in the head. Like, she doesn't like going outside. That's insane. Holy shit. She doesn't touch grass. There's no fucking grass anywhere anyway.
Right.
I stride away, leaving her behind. I head into a corner between 2 buildings, out of sight of the girls we spoke to. Tara catches up and then leans against the wall next to me.
That didn't go much better.
Have a good day, chat. Have a good day to Mario! Luigi! Thank you so much for coming to the stream! Have a nice day! Bye-bye!
Really, you think? Was it just a coincidence that these 2 other random people we met happen to have the same opinion of Morgan as the first?
I don't know, Mario. You're kind of prejudiced? Yeah.
She didn't tell her mom, the mayor of the whole town, that we're going to be staying in a cabin that her mother probably owns.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's kind of...
For a month. She rambles off stuff that makes any one of our videos look like an episode of Scooby-Doo, and then the next morning just dumps us off in the middle of the village.
Okay, wait, maybe it's Morgan's fault that like we haven't seen the cat yet. Okay, fuck you, Morgan.
We haven't even been here for a day yet. We've seen our host for like an hour tops, and we were practically asleep for most of that. How am I supposed to have a good opinion of her so far?
Yeah, where's the fucking talking cat, Morgan?
Well, yeah, she's gotta work. Come on, Mads, have a little faith. What's the worst that can happen? The lead turns out to be nothing like the other 200 times before. Some girls gossip about us, an old bum tells us to get lost.
Well, Tara is positive.
207. And the worst part is that the whole town hates us while we're stuck here after spending thousands of dollars to cross the world. To live in a wood cabin with no phone service and barely any internet.
Okay, I'm Maddie.
For a month. You've got to see the problem here, Tara.
Tara sighs and throws up her hand. I mean, it's your last show.
Okay, so what? What is it that you want me to do? We're here and you hate it. I get it. So what's the solution? What is it you're hoping for here? Like I said before, let's just deal with it. Make the best of it we can, and try to have some fun.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of this thing. It was supposed to be fun.
If she's trying to encourage me, she's doing a terrible job of it. I don't know. I mean, yeah, what can you do? You're stuck here. Might as well make the best of it. Or just fucking stay inside the cabin, like, all the time. That also works.
Whatever. Let's just get this over with. And this time, don't mention Morgan. If nobody here likes her, then you're probably better off not bringing her up.
I think it's too late because rumor already spread. It's a small town. Everyone already know by now that you guys are like with Morgan. Can see that she wants to say something, probably argue, but then she deflates and nods.
Okay, no Morgan.
Goes quiet for a moment, staring off into the town. She takes a breath and sighs, visibly relaxing. She started to lead the way, not looking back at me. I feel a sharp pang of guilt as I stare at her back. I did promise to try, and yet here I am, making everything worse.
Tara.
She stops in her place.
Sorry. Again. Really.
Smiles a bit sadly, but shrugs.
I get it, Mads. We're cool. Let's go. There's a lot more paranormal in our future.
Tara and Maddie exchange a small smile before continuing their march on. The job's to look for mysteries. Well, not really mysteries, more like paranormal stuff. These things are not that paranormal, at least so far. Eisenfeld seems to have been built so that no matter what, you're always walking uphill. We make our way up yet another one, past a low, crumbling wall and a few more houses. As we make our way up the street, a bitter-looking old woman with a broom stops what she's doing and eyes us. We've walked this part of the road several times now, but she wasn't here before.
Hey you! Who are you? You aren't from around here?
Oh, she starts conversation with us. The last part is definitely a statement, not a question. Mexican tale. Hello! Tara slows down just a bit to murder size me. I'm playing a Yuri visual novel, but I really want to see this cat that I'm not allowed to see.
Looks like we found number 3.
Tara immediately puts on a friendlier face as we approach.
Good morning, ma'am. You're right. We're not. I'm Tara, and this is Maddie. We're here doing a research documentary on Eisenfeld. Would you mind if we asked you a couple questions?
About?
Some of the local legends and rumors from around here.
I'm actually afraid that she's going to say yes, because I can already tell this is going to end as badly as the last two. I've decided how to answer Tara's question of what I want. I just want to go back to the cabin and be bored. At least it's not awkward and uncomfortable in there. It's about mystery rather than paranormal so far. The show is literally called Paranormal. You're playing Half the Woods. Yes, there's even a title up here.
Yeah, alright.
Oh no.
Great, thank you. So, we've been hearing a lot about stuff out in the woods, like
You are? Who told you that?
Again!
We've been interviewing a few people this morning, and it's something that came up a few times. Stuff like lights, strange noises, that kind of thing. Have you ever witnessed anything like that?
Never.
Never. Like, never. What game is it about? I've only started playing it, but it's a girl ex-girl's visual novel, so, and also it's about these two girls like going to this town in the middle of nowhere searching for like paranormal stuff. And nothing happened so far, basically. So I can't tell you much. She looks around again, then steps just a little closer to us.
Look, I'm going to tell you this now for your own good. No one around here wants any trouble. We all just want to live our lives in peace. That's what Eisenfeld's all about. Mayor Fisher does a damn good job keeping things nice and orderly around here. We keep to ourselves, and I expect the two of you to do the same.
You say that, but you surprisingly cares about what Morgan do. Like, keep to yourself. Keep to yourself. Take your own advice. Bruh. She's not suddenly the interview clearly over. She's as useless as the other two. As we go, Tara waves over her shoulder.
Thanks for your time!
Then so, only I can hear her.
Bitch.
That's so me. As we walk away, I can tell it's not necessary to say anything to Tara. She's trudged alongside me. Annoyed as I am, I still feel bad seeing her so bummed out. Maybe it's finally starting to sink in.
So now what?
She asked me that after the second interview too.
Now... I don't know. Let's go to Morgan's shop and eat lunch.
And meet the cat.
Wait, for real? You want to go see Morgan?
Mostly I want to go see what Morgan makes for lunch.
I'll take it. But hey, can you like...
I'll be cool. Don't worry.
She smiles, relieved.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I know you will.
Take out the map that Morgan gave us this morning. By now, I've been through the village enough times I can mostly navigate there by memory.
What kind of shop does Morgan run? Do you remember?
I think she said it's an antique shop.
What do those places even sell?
Antique?
Antiques. Lots of furniture that's been around for decades, or random stuff like books and glassware.
What do you sell at an antique store? Antiques? Sheesh?
That's oddly specific.
My mom's into antiquing. She always says you never know what you'll find.
We should do an antique episode of Terranormal someday.
What?
We can have your mom on as a guest star.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm sure she'd love that.
Do you think Morgan sells anything really out there?
No,
Like
no,
a possessed baby
no,
doll.
no,
Who would
no.
want to buy those kinds of things?
You, I mean, like Tara, I guess.
The same people who go to Ren fairs.
She got me. Can't help but laugh. Tara grins, enjoying the feedback.
Come on, Mads. Every good horror story starts out with buying something fishy from the local antique store. Maybe she has a special section for items with an ancient prophecy about them.
Ooh.
We're specifically trying to avoid the horror story scenarios, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that would suck to live through. Okay, what if she lets us interview her
Yes,
talking cat instead?
yes,
That's like a whole episode's worth of stuff right there.
The internet loves cat videos. That one could go viral.
Yes. Holy shit, you're getting me. Holy shit, you're getting it.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy shit, yes.
We should prep a list of questions for it before we get there, so we know what to
Holy
say.
shit. Holy fucking
Ask it which brand of cat food tastes best. We can sell the video rights to
Holy
that
fucking
company.
shit. Holy fucking
Come
shit.
on, I'm...
Oh, wait. What?
What?
Holy
You
fucking
seriously
shit.
think that cat is going...
Holy fucking shit.
I'm just trying to be prepared.
Yeah. Go. I thought she had got... Oh my god, I thought she had gotten the picture after that last interview went awry, but it seems like she's still giving Morgan some benefit of the doubt. It's not even worth arguing with her over. She'll see soon enough as it is. I check over Morgan's map again. We're definitely in the area since it says her shop is right by City Hall. Problem is, while her map shows how to get to the general area of the shop, it doesn't say which building it is, and there are several buildings that could fit.
Do you think this is the place?
It has to.
Tara's stomach growls loudly and her voice was more like a plea than an affirmation.
Go check.
What? Check what?
Like, go check if it's her place or not.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to just potentially walk into someone's home.
What's the big deal? If it's not her place, we can just ask for directions.
Then you do it.
No way. Trespassing is your thing, not mine.
We go back and forth like this for a while, and right before we finally decide to settle it with a rock, paper, scissors, Morgan herself pokes her head out of the door.
Hey, you two. I'm in here.
For the first time since she met us at the station, I'm genuinely relieved to see Morgan. Morgan holds the door open, the book under her arm, and a cup of coffee in her free hand. Tara turns to me and talks in a quiet voice.
Ready to uncover some ancient treasures?
Lead on, Indiana.
She doesn't need telling twice. Tara practically dashes the rest of the way inside, nearly bumping into Morgan as she goes. I nod stiffly at her as I enter more slowly. The door slams shut behind us. Morgan flips the sign on the door to close, although it's nearly invisible from the outside. Her shop looks just about how I expected. Piles of junks are strewn across chip shelves. Many items are in display, so much they appear to have been tossed and then forgotten. Thick layer of dust covers everything, I don't know. Tara is already bopping around the store, examining some worryingly fragile ceramics. Morgan passes by her and back to the front counter where she sets down the book she was carrying. Its title catches my eye. Complete collection of classic fairy tales. The book looked extremely old. I wonder if it's an item for sale here.
So, are you done looking around town?
If she had any guess what kind of response we got today, she doesn't show it. She's still impossible to read.
I've seen enough for today. Can we still take you up on that lunch offer?
Sure thing. I've got something on the stove already. I figured you'd be coming over soon.
Stove? Your store has a kitchen?
Yeah. I have a living space set up in the back since I sleep here most of the time. Feel free to look around. I'll be back.
Cat! She disappears behind a curtain leading to another room, leaving us surrounded by treasures. Then, when the whole town feels like an antique, a rocking chair and a few pieces of farming equipment probably aren't the biggest draws, I'm surprised she's even able to keep the place open. Tara's enthusiasm doesn't seem to have dimmed a bit. However, she takes time to examine each piece, turning it over in her hands like she's appraising fine art.
At least one of these is probably cursed.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's probably the grandfather clock over there.
No way, that's too easy. And even if it is cursed, it's probably something lame like making your toe hair grow twice as fast. But this, well...
Tara takes an item off the counter, holding it close to her chest. It's a lamp, but the stand is 3 very realistic pigs. Pigs standing on top of each other. The lampshade has these little piggies printed on it like a scripture.
This is the big leagues. You want a curse that's gonna last for generations? You use this bad boy.
I need to sleep, but I really want to see if Talking Cat is real. Me too! Like, I haven't eaten yet, but like, holy shit, I want to see that cat!
Hey, you think Morgan would mind if I brought my Ouija board in here?
As she says that, she puts the pig lamp back in its rightful place, where it can't hurt
I
anyone.
wonder how that works, actually. Like, if you
Cat
bring
is more
two cursed
important!
objects to the same place, do the evil spirits get into a turf war? Or do they team up to defeat humanity?
Did you seriously bring the Ouija board again?
That Ouija board has been on every single trip with us. Besides, it fits in my suitcase.
I pick up a small ornament from a shelf nearby. It's a snake made of crystal. Ooh, sawanyan! There's no price tag attached if you have to ask. Morgan pulls back the curtain she went through.
Okay, food's ready.
She comes out carrying an enormous tray that's probably also an item for sale here. On the tray are steaming bowls of some kind of soup, as well as a pitcher of water and a loaf of bread. She sets the tray down on the counter, doling out a portion to each of us. Hesitantly, I try a spoonful of the soup. It's delicious. It has a rich and meaty flavor, but isn't too heavy, and it's hot, but not too hot to gulp down. I dip some of the bread into the broth. That's delicious too. Everything here is definitely homemade.
This is really, really good.
Ah! This is amazing.
Thanks. Let me know if you want more.
I hate you. Why are you eating? Where's the cat? I haven't even get to eat yet. Morgan stoutly keeps eating, and the brace barely seeming to register on her. It's a shame. That's probably the one nice thing I'll have to say to her all trip. When she's finished, Morgan picks up her books and starts to read again, while Tara and I are still in the middle of eating. I glance over at Tara, who is very intensely staring at her spoon. She finishes her bowl and rallies the spoon around for a bit.
Can I take you up on that refill?
Of course.
Without looking up, Morgan picks up both her book and her bowl and heads into the back again. She emerges a moment later with a fresh serving of soup, which she worriedly sets down in front of Tara. Only after we've both taken our last bites does she finally close the book again.
All done?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm done too. Thank you.
Let me get these out of the way then.
She hauls away all dirty dishes before joining us at the counter.
So, what are your plans for the rest of the day?
I fight back the urge to tell her that she should be the one making plans for us and showing us around. At least this way I can go back to the cabin sooner.
We're still figuring that out. We hadn't got to see you much, so we decided to come over.
Oh, right. I'm sorry about that. I'll take a couple days off starting tomorrow.
You sure? We don't want you to miss out on any business or anything.
There aren't that many customers who come through. You're the first ones all week, and you don't even count.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to react to that, so I don't say anything.
That's too bad. You've got a lot of cool stuff. I was looking around some while you cooked.
I wouldn't get too excited. I just make up interesting stories for the items so they sound more entertaining. It helps pass the time.
That sounds... You made up interesting story for the items so they sound more entertaining. You shouldn't say shit like that, because now I would think like, you know, you're probably fucking with us all this time, Morgan.
Right.
Morgan says so casually that there's no way she knows just how relieved I am to hear that. It lines up neatly with what I already suspected, that everything Morgan included in her email is even more made up than usual, and that this is all a colossal waste of time. Most likely she's a fan of the show who wanted to trick us into coming out here, and we fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. If Tara has realized any of this, she of course doesn't say anything, but judging by the way her enthusiasm vanished, seems like she's starting to get it again. Fiddling with some silver knick-knack, she looks up from the counter to Morgan.
So, can we see the talking cat?
As soon as Tara asks, I can see Morgan's eye light up with interest. Her hand slides away from the book she's been about to open. Oh no.
Of course.
Huh?
I'm sure she'd be happy to
Oh,
finally
yo. Okay. Her voice wavers just the smallest bit with what sounds like excitement. It's the first share of emotion I've detected from her since stepping off the train.
I'll go get her. Just give me 1 minute.
Oh my god, 1 minute. Morgan exits one more. This time through an actual door instead of a curtain.
We probably could have gotten out of here without seeing the cat, you know.
I want to see the cat. Fuck you, Maddie.
Why would I want to do that? This is the pizza resistance.
She doesn't even try to pronounce it right.
Are you serious? Still?
Shut up, Maddie!
You know it's not going to actually talk, right?
It's still a cat! I can't fathom how there's even a trace of belief rattling around in Tara's skull.
Did you see her face? She's definitely not joking. Unless she's just really bad at telling jokes.
That would be the most normal thing about her so far. She just told you flat out that she makes up stories and tries to get other people to...
Come on, Mads. Try to have at least a little bit of faith.
Door opens once more and out strides Morgan. There's also the soft sound of a little kitty feet on the hard wooden floor. Aw, so cute! Morgan's supposed talking cat emerges. She's a fluffy white cat with bright blue eyes. Aw, she's so cute! Talking or not, the cat staring up at me is undeniably beautiful. Its white fur seemingly glisten in like snow, and its eyes are a piercing azure blue. Really cute! Tara leaps from her seat and crashes to her knees. The cat doesn't flinch at all, despite the commotion.
Oh my god! I love her!
I love her
so much!
I love her too! He looks up at Morgan, eyes as wide as dinner plates and fingers quickling.
Can I pet her? Please tell me I can pet her.
I want to pet her too!
Celadora, can she pet you?
The cat doesn't say anything, of course. It does rub against Tara's waiting hand, though causing her to let out some sort of mix between a coo and a sob. I can tell Tara just got her money's worth out of the trip. Oh my god! This is so cute! Oh my, I love the cat!
Go on, say something. These are the two I've been telling you about. Tara, Maddie.
Morgan gestures as if introducing us to her. She looks between the cat and us expectantly. Seeing its master attention, the cat goes from nuzzling Tara's hand to nuzzling Morgan's legs close by. She meows happily. The cat, not Morgan.
Come on! You're going to make me look like an idiot if you don't say something.
Morgan uses her foot to nudge the cat towards Tara, who's still crumpled on the floor. Cat indignantly tries to escape, her claws scraping uselessly against the wood. Finally, Galadora scurries away, sitting down and licking a paw. Her tail swishes rapidly as she and Morgan stare at each other. And then, absolutely nothing. What a surprise! I'm not even disappointed, just vindicated. Even Tara's enthusiasm is gone. She coos at the cat half-heartedly, but overall she's just trying to give Morgan an out.
Come on, Galadora, they're waiting.
It's like watching a car wreck. I can't look away. Morgan sticks to her axe, scowling at the wholly mundane cat. Doesn't seem to face Galadora, who simply yawns and settles down onto the floor, just out of Tara's arm's reach. Whatever briefest excitement she had just about evaporated. Figured out Morgan is just insane. I don't think so. I feel like there's a special condition. That's what I think. Because this game is supernatural. There is some kind of condition. And like, I'm pretty sure she's serious. It's instead replaced with some kind of mixed frustration. That's when I start to realize the horrifying truth. She finally looks away from us, twisting her fingers together and gritting her teeth. When it seems like she's decided on what to say, she turns back to us.
I'm sorry. I don't know why she's being so stubborn.
Well, you know how cats are.
Tara manages an extremely fake laugh as she gets up and steps closer to me. Tara was right about one thing after all. Morgan wasn't lying to us, but now Tara's realizing where she was wrong. Morgan's also crazy. Doesn't seem like she's acting. It seems like Morgan's genuinely shocked that her cat didn't greet us by name.
She talks to me all the time. I told her you two are trustworthy. That should be enough.
It's fine. I'm sure she's just shy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she just met us. We've got plenty of time for her to warm up to us, right?
Oh, hello, Anon. Yeah, I'm waiting for the cat to talk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cat can talk, which is... There's just like some kind of weird condition. It's always like that. Where Yuri part comes in, I don't know. There'll be cute girl-on-girl action. Like, you know, further into the story.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We should probably just give her some space for now and try again later. Maybe in a few days.
At this point, I don't care. It's a good thing I've played along with everything so far because it allows us to make a diplomatic exit.
I guess you're right. Still, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. She'll get over herself soon enough.
She glowers at the cat, who's still napping peacefully.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Tara stepped back from away the counter and into the displayed area again. Look at her face!
Anyway, thanks for lunch, Morgan. We really appreciate it.
We, have a couple more places we want to check out today, so we'll probably head out again.
Okay. Come back here when you want to ride back to the cabin.
No emotion. Her expression is back to unreadable.
Right, sure. Thanks so much. Good to meet you, Gelato.
Galadora! Tara waves at Galadora, whose ear twitches, but otherwise can't be bothered to acknowledge us. The heavy door slams shut behind us as we step into the cold. Wonder if Morgan will remember to switch the sign back the other way. Okay, I've seen the cat. Time to end. Save. I'm satisfied. I've seen the cat. That's all I want. To see the cat. Okay. Time to read Supa. And then eat. And then not sleep because I have stuff I wanted to. Oh wow, why is it there? Oh Mo, no, that's me. There we go. Yeah, I was satisfied. The cat is really cute. New month membership. Thank you, Mochi Kitsune, for the super chat. Thank you, Demon Warrior, for the super chat. Hi, Naki. Hello. Hello, dog. Hello, Mochi Kitsune. Hello, Demon. Thank you for the super chat, though. Hello, What Expertise. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, What Expertise. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, What Expertise. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, the Red Zed. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, Uts. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, I saw the cat. I am satisfied. Thanks for the fun stream. Naki didn't quite follow the game today, but still had fun listening to you and seeing the cat. Sleep well and eat, please. Thank you, Ripayun, for the donation. Okay. Thank you for coming to the stream today. Yeah. Usually the start of a visual novel is always like this, like nothing happened. You need to build up to it, you know? So, I think the story will pick up like after this. Not sure like how long into the game, but it is a long game, so. Okay, thank you for today. I'll see you at the Monster Hunter collab? Yes? 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 I think so. Okay! Otsunaki! Aoga! I don't think there is... Wait. I'm pretty sure... There is someone to raid. Let me check. There is... Yes, Pina Senpai is streaming. I see. Okay, let's go raid Pina Senpai. Thank you for the stream, Naki. I'm sorry for that joke. No, it's okay. It's funny. Yes, okay. Atsunaki! I fucked up. It's not the Monster Hunter. It's Stray the next stream. I'm so sorry. Okay, bye for real now.